Yeah, sword seems quite cool.
Okay, hello, hello everybody. So we're just testing audio for a second, as we always do, because nothing ever works. And if that's okay, we're going to crack on. And there is a change of game, as you can see, and I'll talk about that in a second. Assuming you can hear me. Okay, here we go. So just before we start, we were going to be playing Civ, of course. I don't know if... Have I got Knight and Sage there? Are you there?
Hello.
Hello.
Well,
yeah.
So they are here. However, I'm starting a brand new game, so they're not going to be in the game for the first half hour or so, which sort of depends on how long it takes for me to make my character. But you will be joining, won't you?
Yes, yeah. We'll be joining. So, with Monster Hunter: The World, you'll join quests, and then once those cutscenes are completed, myself and Knight will hop in to help out with the quests as we go.
Yep. We have equipped some lower leveled gear.
We are at the same level as Bandit here, so
yeah. So this is going to be our new Saturday morning stream. So it was going to be Civ, but it's not behaving itself. It's had its last warning, and it's officially in the bin / for recorded only. So now we're monster hunting it every Saturday morning, in theory.
That's the plan. That is the plan.
Right, so you guys do what you need to do. I'm going to start my new game.
Yep, have fun.
So I'll be nice and quiet during the cutscenes, of course. And I'll try not to take too long on character creation. But I'm making absolutely no promises whatsoever. It is loading, I promise. It's getting there. I'm just trying to throw my link. We're all a bit flustered. We're all a bit behind, is all. We'll settle in. We'll get there.
Camarades de la 5e flotte, l'heure est venue. Étant un homme de peu de mots, mes adieux seront brefs.
Oh yeah, I will change that. I've got it in.
Une fois à bord de ce navire, il vous sera impossible de.
I'll change that. Sure. Oh, for...
La prochaine terre que vos pieds fouleront sera celle du nouveau monde. Ceux dont la résolution vacille peuvent encore renoncer. Personne ne les jugera. Très bien. Le voyage peut donc commencer. Que l'étoile de Saphir soit avec vous.
Yeah, so I sort of forgot when I play this solo, I play it in French. So it didn't even occur to me because it wasn't originally planned to be streamed, so that was never really came up. I'll see if I can. No, okay. So I'm gonna have to wait until we start, and then everyone will start talking English. Oh, Mark. Oh, for God's sake. Of course it is. Thank you, mate.
Hey, t'as entendu? On est presque arrivé. Allons conquérir le nouveau monde. Je sais pas pour toi, mais j'ai l'impression que ça fait une éternité que je suis parti de chez moi pour rejoindre la commission. Alors, un peu d'appréhension? Oh, t'inquiète pas, moi aussi. Il peut nous arriver n'importe quoi, mais bon, c'est tout l'intérêt de...
Salut. Hé, tu serais pas de la classe A par hasard?
Quoi? Sérieux? Nous aussi? Hé, comment tu t'appelles?
Yeah, so we will be changing it to English because I appreciate for a channel that's predominantly English, it makes more sense. I tend to play when I play games solo. I tend to have them in different languages, mostly French because I'm learning French, but Polish, Japanese, whatever they've got going. Okay, this is going to be so difficult. Just making a character with any sort of haste. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, so, but, yeah, so they talk French now and they'll talk English, when we start the game. Done. Oh, what do you want me to do, you absolute coin? Just slow me down. Yes. Thank you. Oh, do we want some? No, we don't want wrinkles, do we? We're young. We're a young monster hunter. Okay. I think we're thinking long and flowing. Oh, but see, because I love the band. Oh, see, this is what I went for my solo one. I can't just make the same character up again. Done.
Keep in mind, of course, you will be playing this character for a while, all things going well. So
that's it. So you want to make a character that you like, but I don't necessarily want to spend, an hour. I think
exactly.
I think it took me an hour and a half to make my old guy.
Sure.
Because the idea was obviously
that
I'm
sounds
thinking.
about you.
Well, because I'm thinking if I'm going to be playing this, because how long did you say the platinums take, Jet?
So platinum for base game's about 300 hours if you're going for it.
So
and for the post for like Iceborne, it's about 400. I'm about 130 hours into the game now, so it's worth just taking a little bit of time.
So my thought was it was worth putting the effort in.
Sure you got character.
My character looks like Billie Eilish.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you heard that it's in French.
Yeah.
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 We heard that your game is in French. A perfect start.
It didn't matter when it was just me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I play The Witcher in French, so I'll have to change that when it's on the channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
I play most solo games. I mostly play them in a different language. But yeah, for goodness sake, I mean, it's been a it's been a funny sort of morning, hasn't it? Okay. We're getting there, I think. Actually, this is going quicker than
Yeah, you take your time. Me and Knight are keeping ourselves busy whilst you do this. So if we're not,
So how long did you?
around waiting.
No, but I appreciate that I am live though.
I mean, the people that are watching, of course, they might mind, but we don't. So take your time.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. So how long did it take for you guys to do your characters?
I think we probably spent about 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think about half an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, we just made sure we had everything we wanted. We played about with the settings a lot.
I think one of the reasons it took me so long is because I think I probably designed 4 or 5 different characters. Because I'd do a full design and then go, oh, that's quite cool. Because you want to try stuff out. So I think that slowed me down.
Yeah.
Hello,
absolutely.
Ollie, and hello, Sybil. Oh, cheers, Ollie. We've had a morning of it, so I've got some more sharing to do as well. So thanks. Cheers, bud. So I have played this a bit before on my own, but we are starting again, and we're going to be doing a full run on the channel. However, it won't look like I've played it much before. So.
Do you know what weapon you're going for? Are you going to
Insect glaive?
I believe you used the insect glaive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so hard to not use it once you've used it.
Yeah. So myself and Knight, we've obviously played this a lot, but
Yeah.
I'd say we've played it a lot. We've played it a lot compared to you. We've not played it a lot compared to people that enjoy
Play
Monster
only
Hunt.
Monster Hunter World.
Yeah. But I primarily used the insect glaive in my playthrough, so I'm very familiar with the weapon, which will hopefully help you out a bit. But we are both electing to use weapons that we have not used before.
Sure. So
So-
are
I'm
you,
not that keen
are
on
you
the
using
hammer,
the
though, so I'm
horn?
gonna change it.
So
Bagpipes.
I'm using the hunting horn,
And I've
and
not decided yet. I'm still
Knight is sort of
flicking through them.
trying out a few of the different weapons.
Sure.
Because I normally play the dual blades. So I really like fast movement.
Yeah, that seems fair. I think 'cause that's why I struggle to use anything other. When I use other weapons now, other than the glaive, it's the lack of ability to get in the air.
The insect glaive is the most mobile weapon in the game. There's no question or doubt about that.
So I think once you lose that, it feels like you really lose it, as opposed to if you go to it, it feels like you gain it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Doing, Jack.
Yeah, so it's every weapon has sort of big advantages and disadvantages. I don't think there is a best or worst weapon necessarily, although
There
the
might be a
longsword,
worst
I understand,
weapon.
is very popular.
What's very popular?
That's what I've got now, isn't it?
The longsword is probably the most popular weapon, and the hunting horn is the least popular weapon. Throughout the game, you can
yeah,
find
but to be fair, that's probably in the same way as the healer is the least popular class.
Yeah, absolutely.
No one,
It's,
'cause no one wants to play the support, do they? Apart from, well, you know, some of us.
Don't know which one
Yeah.
to go for, Jack, out of these.
Oh, you have to do all the expressions. We'll do the fun one. The one I would never do if on my own, I think. Oh, mate, put some clothes on. The starting clothes are an absolute joke, aren't they? Hot pants and like a tank top.
So the starting clothes.
What's the
It's
up to?
effectively your choice
underwear.
of undergarment. Really, yeah. It's you're not choosing your attire.
But it's funny that you can choose the colours of it, because I spent a bit of time trying to get the colours looking right on it. But obviously, you don't see it a lot, do you? You don't see your underwear much.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
I did that as well.
definitely wasted.
Because I thought, oh, this one looks a little bit shiny. I'll try and make it look a bit more matte. I want it to match this. And then it goes armour. And I was like, oh, okay. I see what you've done there.
Oh, god damn it, Jack.
I'm not going to spend too long on my voice.
The
I think
voice,
because that took me a long
only
time, because
comes
it's
up-
grunts. So Hello, Deaf Bloke. You are watching me choose the grunting sounds I want my man to have. This is a... Oh, if you've not played this before, this is a grunt sound simulator. I like number 5. I think we're going to... Done. Default armor. Yeah, I'm not using Guardian Alpha, thank you very much. I'm going to go for leather. Like a stone cold...
Yeah, so it's probably worth mentioning that because of the Iceborne expansion, Capcom want people to get to that expansion and that part of the game as quick as possible. So the base game for this game is very affordable, to be fair.
Yeah, hang on, I've finished the character.
Oh, we'll go into cutscenes. I'll mute myself for a minute then.
Yeah. So hello to everybody in chat. We're about to go into a cutscene, and then I will catch up with you all very shortly. And we are called Bandit. Oh no, wait, you can come back. I've got my palico to create. Oops.
Okay, no worries. So, yeah, with the Guardian armor, Capcom wanted people to be able to get to the Iceborne content as quickly as possible because they sort of sell the base game and Iceborne as a bundle, and that's on special at the moment as well. So they give new players to the game now access to the Guardian armor, which is close to sort of end game armor, so that you can get through a lot of the challenges of the game with very little resistance. And they also give you access to a class of weapons called Defender weapons, which you do have to upgrade, but they are far and above more powerful than anything the game would normally give you access to at the point that that's available, to help players just get through the game so that they can get to Iceborne. And I think the main purpose for that, or at least the way I feel about it, is... I'm sorry, Knight is just smirking at me because I'm moving my hands a lot while I talk.
You put your controller down, start waving your hands around, and no one's watching.
Yeah,
I
do.
appreciate that, but it helps me think. So... And now I've lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
But... yeah, it's to help you sort of get to where your friends are in Iceborne if they're playing that content, which is nice. It's also entirely optional content. You don't have to use the Guardian armor, you don't have to use the Defender weapons. So when we played it through from the start, so we elected to not use it. So Bandit is, I'm going to assume, going to respect that as well. So won't be using the Guardian armor, will not be using Defender weapons in this playthrough. It will be sort of as close to
I can't use
original...
I mean, I wouldn't be able to use them anyway.
No, I know you...
No, I mean, physically I can, but mentally I would never be able to.
Yeah, exactly. So...
Okay.
So yeah, just probably worth just explaining what that armor is, and even though the game recommends it, why you won't be using it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely won't be using it. What tail do you want, Palico? Big, fat, fluffy one. Okay, clothing. Yeah, see, because originally I had my Palico with no armor on instead of leather. Just for a very short period of time, because I didn't realise it did anything. But it very much does.
You thought it was cosmetic, did you?
Well, because I didn't really think the Palico... I thought it looked like it was just like a little fun thing that just like, hopped around with you. I didn't realise it was going to be...
The Palico is so essential, especially if you're playing it 1 or 2 player. Obviously playing it 3 or 4 player, it's irrelevant, because as soon as you hit 3 or 4 players in a game, your Palicos return to camp. But they're so necessary for drawing aggro, firstly. Like, the monster will attack them, giving you a chance to
Heal up and
sharpen your weapon and things like that. But secondly, your starting Palico also comes with Vigor Wasp spray, so it will just periodically heal you during a fight, which, unless you are perfect at the game, is incredibly valuable. So having good Palico armor and helping them stay alive a bit longer is definitely a good thing.
Okay. What shall I call my cat?
So what is your character called?
Bandit.
Bandit. So I think your Palico should probably be called something like Scoundrel then, or something like that.
Scamp.
Could be called
Scamp is good.
Well, I can't really call him Scamp because
Why not?
because Scamp is the name of the guy you sell stuff to in Morrowind.
Oh.
So it wouldn't have played Morrowind, so it's right.
But in my mind, Sheila, I'm always playing Morrowind, but that's fair play. It's going to be called Rapscallion.
Rapscallion's a good one. I like Rapscallion. See, I'm sort of similar with Rapscallion now, though, because I wouldn't be able to call him... So you can't call him Scamp because of Morrowind. I would struggle to call him Rapscallion because of Monkey Island 2.
Sure. Right, look at those legends. Look at them go. That's a cool couple of people there.
I will see them in 30 seconds.
And then you'll hear him talking French for a little bit.
No, it's 5 minutes.
Right, so I need to share this out.
Bon, si on portait un toast.
À la classe A, on est les meilleurs.
Santé.
Bon alors, à ton avis, pour quelles raisons les dragons anciens se dirigent-ils vers le Nouveau Monde? Ça fait plus de 40 ans que la guilde a mis en place la commission de recherche et elle n'a toujours pas la réponse. Avec la 5e flotte, la guilde compte bien résoudre ce mystère. Rien ne nous arrêtera.
Calme-toi. Eh, au fait, il paraît que les classes A ont pour habitude de travailler en binôme. Tu as déjà rencontré ton partenaire? T'as remarqué? Ça commence à s'agiter. Le bruit des vagues a changé. On approche peut-être de la terre ferme. T'es de la classe A, pas vrai? Salut, toi. Je suis désolée. J'ai peut-être un peu écouté votre conversation. Enfin, ravie de te rencontrer. Moi aussi, je suis de la classe A.
Alright, here we go. Oh, it won't let me enter an option screen.
Y a quelqu'un?
Yeah, I'm coming.
C'est toi! Regarde ce qui est arrivé au navire! Il faut faire quelque chose!
Yeah, thank you.
Suis-moi!
Yeah, well, move then. Yeah, maybe don't stand under the ship and say, wow, look how dangerous it is.
On peut pas rester là! J'ai une idée! Suis-moi!
Right.
Fais attention!
Yeah, thanks, handler. Oh. Oh. Yeah, okay, I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, I can't change it yet, Mark. It won't let me. We might just have to wait till we get to, until we land. Excuse me. Yeah, because I can't enter options at the moment. But come on, Bandit, up you get, mate. Come on.
Le sol se remet à bouger! On est sûr! Je le savais! Allez, on y va! Pour prendre de l'élan et saute! Le nouveau monde.
Alright, here we go. We're starting the game. We're doing some monster hunting / tiny dino hunting.
Fantastic.
You know it. We are sans palico, though.
Oh, okay.
Well, because you don't start with your palico, do you?
Not gonna lie, it's been a long time since I started this game.
Your
It was
palico
months
falls
ago
off the
now.
ship. Oh, spoiler alert! We get your palico back to everyone in
Yeah.
who hasn't seen it yet. Your palico. You don't design a palico and then it dies in the opening cutscene.
That would be a very cruel game mechanic.
Quite a troll, wouldn't it?
Thanks, handler. Thanks for the map. Can I access the options screen yet? No.
Elle doit se trouver par ici.
This must be the game with the longest before you can pause
C'est
it.
là que notre navire aurait dû amarrer. Pour l'instant, je pense qu'on devrait essayer de rejoindre le QG. Cette
Yeah,
carte
right.
devrait nous aider à retrouver notre chemin.
I
Yes!
actually being,
We can pause the game! Options.
I remember being quite frustrated with it when I played it because you couldn't invert the right analog until you got to the option screen either. So
yeah, that annoyed me as well.
I remember actually having to play through the first 30 minutes or so just with up being up and down being down, which is wholly unacceptable as a control scheme.
Yep.
Also, when she keeps shouting, yeah, right, I'm coming, I'm in the bloody options menu, aren't I? She needs to accept that. Oh, if she says anything, I'm going to go right off her in a minute. Just behave yourself.
Being the old school gamers that we are.
Yeah, so I need to invert it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is now inverted. And don't make the mistake of saying all inverted. Who has X inverted?
I don't know.
Who does that? Oh, yeah, left is right and right is left. I know people who don't play inverted think the same thing about people who play inverted. But but X inversion doesn't make any sense, does it?
Well, a lot of games had it. If you go back away, like Final Fantasy 12, it forced X inversion on you, which is why I really struggled with it back on the PS2.
That forced Y inversion, didn't it? That forced non-Y inversion, didn't it? So I mean,
you could invert Y, but you couldn't choose whether X was inverted or not. It was just inverted. And a lot of third-person games had inverted X and Y, like the original Jack and Dax.
Hang on, I can't change my Oh.
You can't change your language?
No, I have to go back to the... Christ. Shut up, handler! Yes, I know. I'm coming. For God's sake, but you keep talking French.
It is a main menu setting, so I think you just need to get yourself to the hub world, quit out of the game.
Right, I'm going to kill the handler. Do you get anything? Can you wear her? If you kill her, can you break her down for parts? If she tells me to come this way one more goddamn time,
I think
coming.
If you could slay the handler and use her as armor, it would probably be the worst armor in the game.
It's just, I love her after this bit, but
you're the only person that does that, I guess.
I think the only thing is the time between prompts is about 4 seconds.
Yeah.
So if you want to go pick up, so you go, come this way, and you go like, I was going to pick up some mushrooms. Come this way. I'm just picking up some stuff. Just leave me alone, please. Okay. Oh, now she's just chilling out, getting a book out. You're joking. You could have done that when I was trying to turn you into English. Okay. Aptonoths. I always feel bad for killing them. I always feel a bit bad killing all the friendly ones.
I remember at the start of the game, Knight gave me these really dirty looks when I was slaying the Aptonoths.
But you just got to kill them, haven't you?
Yeah, but they're just so peaceful.
Yeah, and then
barely killed any of them. I've killed like 2, and that's it, I think.
Yeah,
I don't want to. They're too cute.
The only reasons to kill them, I think, is if you need raw meat early on, and for small monster culling bounties. That's about it.
That's what I do. Monster culling.
The only reasons I can think of killing them.
Yeah.
They are certainly not a premium hunter target, though.
No. Okay, so I'm going to go hide from some, what I would call Yargus. But are they Jargus?
I think we refer to this, is it Jagras?
Jagras, we call them.
Jagras.
See, I always do a soft J. Whenever I see a J, it's almost always a soft J. Jagras.
Even your brother.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Jagras would be fine as well, I guess, but, yeah, Jagras.
You know, like your name, Yak, or the country Jamaica. It's always a soft J.
Have you got a glass of yeast there as well?
I have got a glass of yeast. If I design the language, it would be, that's how it would all be.
It would be chaos language if you had any control over it.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It'd be great. I'm gonna go hide in this bush. Or yush.
Yes, it's me!
Boom. Nailed it. Master of stealth. So how much hiding do you do in this game, as a rule?
Almost none.
Yeah.
Like, at the very beginning, before you're good enough to kill an Anjanath, I would hide from the Anjanath whenever it came to me.
Yeah, being terrified of the Anjanath makes you good at hiding for a short length of time, but...
Yeah, but after that, like, never.
It's
I
because
just
it
run
had
away.
yeah, because when it teaches you at the beginning, I thought, oh, cool, you're going to be quite a bit of stealth in this as well. Then they put a weapon in your hand, you're like, oh, I'll just kill it. I'll just kill my way through them.
Yeah, stealth is not a big part of the game.
It's not a stealth game, is it?
You are very much the apex predator in this world.
Yeah. Oh, I sort of feel sad that I'm not going to be playing my old character. Oh, I miss him already.
I'm surprised you're not playing a female.
Well, the sort of if I have a soft rule, it's if there's voice acting, I play a female. If I have to do the talking on behalf of my character, I play male.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
If I'm playing on my own, that rule doesn't apply. Because I don't have to say it out loud. Yeah. Right. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Is there any other mission I have to do when we get back to base before you guys join?
I cannot remember.
No. Come on, Bandit. Run, mate. Here comes the Anjanath. There he is. The Jurassic Park moment.
It's just very weird looking at my screen because I've got you up on the stream so I can see what you're doing, but there's a sort of a 30-second delay between what I can hear you say and what that is. So I heard you go, there's the Anjanath, and it's just a Jagras running away from you.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming. It always annoys me that he hits that for the door to go down, in my opinion, a bit early. Like he's trying to catch my legs. It's too early. Watch it. Watch it as it's coming.
Sorry, I just saw it.
That is too close, isn't it? There's no need for him to have done it that soon. So it put me right off him. I don't trust him. He's out to get me, I can tell. He just wants the handler for himself. I've seen this sort of person before. I'm not having it. Alright.
Yeah.
You can just listen to me type for a minute.
Impressionnant, non? Regardez un peu ça. C'est comme si la nature avait voulu qu'on bâtisse Astera ici.
Astera, ça sonne bien.
Le reste de la 5e flotte est déjà là. Vous êtes les derniers. Occupe-toi de lui. Repose-toi, d'accord? Hein? Hé, vous vous en êtes sortis?
Je reviens. Rien de cassé?
Vous en avez bavé, hein? Ah, j'avoue qu'on commençait à se faire du mouron pour vous.
Ah, quel soulagement. On était sur le point de partir à votre recherche. Tout est bien qui finit bien.
Hé, donnez-nous un coup de main. Désolé.
Allez, viens.
On doit y aller.
Voici le marché. C'est comme ça qu'on l'appelle.
Regarde tout ce monde, tout ce matériel.
Pas mal. Hein? On a tout ce qu'il faut ici. Des chasseurs pour l'exploration, des scientifiques pour la recherche, et des artisans qui soutiennent tout ça. Cet endroit est le cœur de la commission. Attendez, je reviens. Commandant, je les ai trouvés.
Bienvenue à Astera.
Oh yeah, they don't actually talk, do they? Now, as much as I'd like to get you up to speed, I'm being pulled in about 8 directions at once. We'll cover the important matters at council, which I'll be convening once things settle down. I expect you two to be there, of course. The guild spoke highly of you as individuals. My throat. Think what you could do as a team. Oh, come on, Commander. Yes, thank you. Yeah, alright. Go ahead and take a look around. Will do. Yep.
Bon, c'est parti pour la visite guidée. Commençons par chercher ton palico. Voici le bazar. Tu y trouveras la plupart des fournitures de première nécessité.
Donc si on a besoin de quelque chose, c'est là qu'il faut aller.
Okay, so we're going to do this tour, and then once we finish the tour around the Astera, we're going to just quickly go back to the main menu and change the language back to English. And then we'll get our weapon sorted and everything. And hello, Shogun Ghost. How you doing, man? So, Shogun Ghost is another of the Monster Hunter team here on the channel.
Shogun will actually be joining us shortly.
Oh, awesome! So Shogun is a Monster Hunter, and he will be here. Even though we secretly tried to do it without him knowing, by playing it and then posting it.
Yeah.
And soon I'll be able to actually keep up with my chat and talk to people.
Voici la forge. Tu peux y fabriquer tes armes et armures. Autant dire que tu y passeras un certain temps.
People getting buffeted by you, Jack.
Regarde cet endroit. On peut y jeter un coup d'œil?
Yeah, I don't want to check it out quite yet. Let's just carry on. Come on, mate.
Fournaise là-dedans.
Take me to the canteen. Nope, turn it. Keep. Come on. Come on, film. What's field team leader's name? Do we know?
I don't know his name, but the voice actor is Matthew Mercer, so I just call him Matthew.
Yeah, I just call him Matt.
Yeah, Matthew.
Oh, sure. Bit weird. breaks the fourth wall a bit.
It does a little bit.
He's got such a distinct voice, doesn't he? You can always tell when it's him.
Matthew Mercer using Matthew Mercer's voice, so...
Yeah.
Well, he, not in my game, it's not, unless he does the French as well.
You make a very good point there.
I've never heard any of these characters in English.
Sure.
So it's
All
gonna
of the
be a real
characters
surprise.
I don't believe they give any of the characters names. They just give them all sort of titles. So if you want to give them names, feel free to.
But then you've got
thanks.
to remember those names as well.
Je savais que tu t'en tirerais.
He can be called Thirsty. That's a good name.
Thirsty.
Thirsty, because he's first team leader, isn't he?
Allons-y.
Oh, thirsty. I thought you said like thirsty, as in.
As in, oh, he's thirsty.
I meant it as in like he needs like a cool
Oh,
glass.
hang
of
on, we're
water,
having a chat with the commander again. Now that you're all here, let us begin council. After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea, a fifth fleet finally arrived in Astera, giving them a warm welcome. Oh, he's actually saying this one, but he's saying it all in French. They're a fine group.
Merci, commandant. Nous allons faire de notre mieux pour vous être utiles.
Nous formons l'équipe principale de la commission. Je vous invite à faire plus ample connaissance.
Ce sera avec plaisir.
Bien, entrons dans le vif du sujet. Le dernier monstre à avoir fait la traversée des anciens est le Zora Magdaros, une bête énorme à l'échine volcanique. La commission cherche à découvrir pourquoi les dragons anciens migrent vers le Nouveau Monde.
Ces monstres sont parmi nous depuis la nuit des temps. Ils altèrent l'écosystème, dénaturent le paysage et ne laissent que le chaos dans leur sillage. Ils se rendent sur ce continent tous les 10 ans environ.
Avec l'aide de la 5e, nous percerons enfin ce mystère.
Bien dit.
On passe enfin aux choses sérieuses.
Mais pour l'heure, chasseurs, je veux que vous vous concentriez sur notre problème de Jagras et sur la défense d'Astéra. Étudiez l'habitat et le mode de vie des Jagras. Ensuite...
C'est comme si c'était fait, commandant.
Quant aux autres, vous connaissez la marche à suivre. Nos chasseurs ne doivent manquer de rien.
Enfin un peu d'action.
Vous autres de la 5e, commencez par prendre vos marques. Nous...
Entendu? Restez avec moi et tout ira bien.
La bannière de la 5e promet un vent de renouveau. À vous de remplir cette promesse. Ce sera tout. Disposez.
Okay. We are finally going to go back to the main... Oh, no, we're not. God, take Thirsty. Yeah, all right. Hello, Thirsty. Yeah, we've got a Jagras problem. Or Jagras. Why don't you just go kill it then, mate? It's a great Jagras. It's the easiest hunt. Oh, we can't figure it out.
Va faire un tour dans ta chambre. Il faut que tu t'équipes d'une arme.
Alright, so before we go in and sort our weapon out, because this is taking absolutely forever. Quit game. Oh, hang on, let's save it. Let's save the game first. Okay, so we're just quitting the game very, very temporarily and then heading straight back in. Sure. See, because I'm old school, for me, you wouldn't have the Magdaros intro and climbing up its back and all that sort of stuff. You would start there. Morrowind style.
If it was Morrowind style, you'd sort of start in a prison, right? Or something close to that?
No, you used to start on the ship, but it doesn't give you any information at all about anything that's going on or what you're going to be doing. Okay, voice. What's Monster Hunter language? What's that?
Monster Hunter language.
Yeah, that's the top option. I'm going to choose English.
That's probably a good choice.
I don't know what Monster Hunter language is, but I don't want to go back, change it, and then go into another language.
I didn't even realise that was a thing. That's pretty cool if there's like a language made specifically for the game, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what it is.
No, I might try it out myself.
Right. Hello, adorable dragon. We're not quitting. Oh, my throat. I'm gonna. We're not quitting. I had it in French, so we're just popping back to the main menu to change it to English. Okay. But unfortunately, we had to play for 45 minutes before we could change it to English. So this is going to be really weird for me. They're all going to be talking in English.
Hello.
Hello, Shogun Ghost. And this is Joe, by the way, is Shogun Ghost.
Hey, right.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's go
good.
choose my weapon.
How are
I
you
just heard you talking about the English voice acting,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Matt Mercer.
and so I've had it in Japanese for the whole thing,
I'm
Yeah.
not surprised by that.
Yeah, I'm 0% shocked.
Yeah, see, because
But
I've
the-
only ever played
the-
it in French, Joe.
Yeah, well, the weirdest bit was I got to the point where, actually, no, I better not say that. Spoilers, eh?
Oh yeah, I just got to the bit where your palico dies. Oh,
No,
what?
a certain character comes into it, and I've only ever played that with him in English, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's always like, you just don't realise.
Okay, so different weapons offer different combat experiences. Great swords hit with big things and other things. Lovely. There are 5 pieces of armor you can mix and match, which I will do. Also, I completely misunderstood how armor worked when I played it. And, Jack, you very much told me it wasn't as powerful as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, how did you think it worked originally?
I did not realise the limitations, because I thought... so if you look at... So, if I look at my leather armor here... Oh, it doesn't have any abilities, does it?
No.
Oh, so hunger resistance, for example, has level 1, 2, and 3. I thought that piece of armor, you could just get it to level 3.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I thought you could just get the max on every piece. It's very much more limiting than that, isn't it?
Yeah, so armor skills, which you will get to pretty quickly, I believe. You need to have different instances of that armor with that skill on it to reach the maximum level or higher levels of that skill. So if you've got hunger resistance 1 on one piece of armor and it goes up to 3 levels, you need 2 other pieces of armor that have it at 1 level to get it up to level 3.
Yeah,
and
it's
and you definitely shouldn't go to that kind of effort for a skill like hunger resistance as well. That would
no, but I
be a
did do it for like thunder damage or electricity damage, whatever it's called, lightning, shock, or whatever. That I did it for. Oh, he's not talking this time. Cheers, mate. Cheers, Matt.
Sort through the research commission's leads. And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
Oh yeah, he's English now. Sort of sad.
Over here.
What other language options do they have?
A lot of them.
There's a few, yeah. There's a few. Hello, Vian. How you doing, man? We're struggling. We're at the moment. Oh, Vian, I would not put money on my redeems working today either. They've not worked for a few days, and I have absolutely no idea what to do. Because if they start working, I won't know why that is either. So I'm about to go hunt a giant Jagras. Well, I'm not really happy saying Jagras either, because I've never said it that way. So do I get this quest? So when do I invite you guys in?
So what needs to happen is you need to... That's a good point, actually, because you are not in the same lobby as us. So if we're in the same lobby, we can just join your quest at the point it becomes available. You don't need to invite us. But because you're in your own lobby right now...
Yeah, all right, handler. Hey! Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to go join a goddamn lobby. Will you give me a second? Right, how do I go join this lobby?
So I will send you an invite very shortly. I'm just currently in the loading screen.
Okay. Do you want to, really do it as quickly as possible because she keeps shouting at me.
Sure.
Hey! Oh yeah, happy birthday, Vian! I'm not singing, but just imagine I'm singing. But I'm sure Jack and Sheila want to sing happy birthday.
Oh, I cannot sing it.
You guys love singing happy birthday, don't you?
I actually don't know the words.
Oh, they're actually quite simple.
Sam, you're learning French. Sing it in French. I know it in Dutch.
I've never had a birthday, so it's never come up for me.
Jack's naught.
Oh god, I'm married to a naughty-year-old. That's bad.
Naughty-year-old. Can you let me know when you invite me? Obviously.
Yeah.
He's trying to do it now.
Invite has been sent.
Nice. I'm on it. Here I come. Will anything happen on my screen?
Yeah, you'll leave
Join with current saved data. Join with different. Join with current saved data. Yeah, I do all that, and then I just join with my other character.
You've all seen the intro now. Let's just skip ahead.
Also, you cannot accept this invite because its in-game progress does not match your available game progress.
Has that just come up? Has it?
Yeah, and it's put me back to the main menu.
Story.
So do I need to do?
Okay.
Do I need to continue on a little bit?
I think you need to continue on. I think the best thing to do then is you continue on, and then you invite us to your lobby.
Sure.
That's probably going to be better if you can't join ours.
Sure.
Is it worth me popping?
Oh, VN, that's absolutely what? What game did you get?
All right, Bandit, myself and Knight, we're going to go AFK for about 2 or 3 minutes to put the kettle on.
Yep.
Oh, sure. Do you want to make me a cuppa as well, mate, while you're there?
Yeah, sure. I'll drive it over.
Cheers. Right, so chat, it's just us. And we're going to go kill a giant jaguar.
And me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Joe's still. He's not getting a cup of tea, are you, Joe? Yeah, so...
No, I'm hiding over here. I'm looking honest.
Just as a note for everyone watching this, if anyone's watching this after the stream, they're watching this back, it will settle down. It won't always be this chaotic. But we very much weren't planning on playing it today. It's all been a bit of a... Hang on, where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going up to the handler, aren't I? Yeah, we'll get... And so, like, not being able to join groups and all this sort of stuff, and... Very much an introduction episode, I suppose. Right. And I have to relearn how to play it. Oh, the handler's not even up here anymore. Wow, what an absolute joke. Right, back down we go, mate. Okay. Where is my handler? Oh, there you are. What are you doing in there? Oh, enter your living quarters. Oh, it's undone that, hasn't it? Oh, fair enough. Okay. Vian, you are 10th, mate. You're clinging on to the top 10 there, mate. So yeah, I have to quit my weapon again because it didn't save when it kicked me out, so...
We've placed some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that's...
Right, can I have my insect glaive back, please? Yeah, we've already seen that. Yeah. Done. Right, now we're going to go have a chat with our team leader. And then we're finally going to go do our first hunt. And hopefully, after we've done the hunt,
Once you're ready.
we'll be able to actually play as a team. I have to relearn how to use my glaive, to be fair, as well. Oh, mate, gonna go fishing late, gonna catch some... Mate, if you come back with, like, just loads of sharks. Okay. Yeah. Cheers.
Right.
The research commission's leads.
Oh, Vian's gonna go catch some sharks later. So he's basically doing a Monster Hunter World, but, you know, IRL.
Oh. It's a good birthday plan.
I know, right?
So, when you were able to, if you just
I had to go
into
re-equip
options...
my weapon.
Okay. If you just go into options, then go to communication, which is the 4th tab along. At the bottom, you'll have invite a friend. So you just want to invite myself, Knight, Shogun.
What are we waiting for? The new world awaits.
Okay, so... Oh, go away. God's sake. Right. God. What are we waiting for? Yeah, we're waiting for you. Right, what am I doing? Where am I going?
So, you want to, if you can, at this point in the game.
Oh, just tell me the buttons, mate.
Fight myself. So go to the communication tab, which is the 4th one along.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like you're not at a point in the game where you can join lobbies, so I think you're
It
in
says
single player for a
chats.
little bit longer.
I can do some stickers. I can send you some stickers.
Yeah, I think
if you
that's. I think that's why you couldn't join our lobby, is because you're not at a point in the game where you can play multiplayer. I think you probably have to do that Great Jagras hunt by yourself to start with.
We're on it.
I've just looked it up and apparently that first one.
Okay. Quest accepted. Jagras of the Ancient Forest. Right, cool. I'll grab a quick meal. There we go, cool. Eating meals can boost, yeah.
So eating meals is very, very important.
Yes.
So at the base level, eating food will give you a boost to your stamina, but depending on whether you eat meat, fish, or vegetables, it will also give you a boost to your attack, defense, or elemental resistances, respectively. So, and also depending on how fresh the vegetables are, they'll also give you a health boost to start with as well.
Sure. Yeah.
So when you see, so your base health is 100, and that never improves throughout the game. You don't level up in this game. You only level up equipment. So, and your base stamina is 100 as well. So I think from the meal you just ate, you got plus 25 stamina. So that's a 25% boost to your stamina, which is additional time you can run. But that's especially important to your insect glaive because you lose stamina whilst you're using your aerial attacks as well.
Yeah.
So that boost is very important. So something like the, say, plus 10 health, even that can be good because that's 10%. You know, it's a 10% boost. The biggest boost you can get from food and food items is plus 50. So
sure. Right.
So you got, I think, a plus 25 boost from the stamina. If you were to eat rations, which you might be in the chest before you head out, you can probably boost your stamina up to 150. And then the same applies to certain. You won't have them yet in the game, but you'll get potions, which will increase your max health up to 150 as well.
I sort of forgot how much chat there was.
There's a lot of chat right at the beginning. It
really annoyed me.
It changes very dramatically once you've gotten through the first.
I mean, it's like an hour or so of the game. Chat. I haven't done anything yet.
They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along.
Yeah, White Handler. I tell you what, I love the beginnings of games, as you know, and I've played the beginning of, like Oblivion and stuff, loads. I don't know if I'd play the beginning of this game loads and loads. I really want to play the beginning of Monster Hunter World again.
I think the beginning of Monster Hunter World, it both has too many tutorials and
not
then
enough.
Once you get about an hour into the game, you realise it's not giving you enough tutorials.
Yeah, it's the worst of both worlds, I think is the...
Yeah.
Oh, what on earth?
Like, as I said, I'm 130 hours in, so I'm now dedicating a bit more time to try and learn more about the game. Like, trying to fill other gaps in my knowledge, because there's so many. And then, of course, I only know how to use, like, one weapon, really? So I've still got a lot to learn.
It's not inverted it for my insect glaive, for goodness sake. So the inversion is only for third person, not for when I... How do I change that?
Okay.
That's absolute madness.
So you've got, if you go to camera, you've got camera controls, and then you've got reticle controls. And you just want to change your reticle controls to X, normal, Y, inverted as well.
Ooh, got an arena quest, have we? Do I need to be in the...
So camera is the third tab along.
I don't know what you're talking to me about now. Oh, I see. Yeah. Reticle controls. For goodness sake. How many people have have those different? Right.
It would be an interesting choice to have them different.
Yeah, wouldn't it just? Fair play though. Okay, so draw weapon.
What you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn.
Oh, sorry, Palico.
When you're investigating or gathering items, you'll generally want to keep your weapon sheathed.
Okay, and how do I jump? L1 and... Oh no, that does the
L2.
shit.
L2 and X.
That's right.
Oh, R2 and X, sorry, R2 and X.
Pop, in a pop. Cool. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's like riding a bike, isn't it? The insect glaive.
can gather honey
Yeah,
and mix it with the
it's.
potion to make mega potions.
I was going to say it's one of the game's more complicated weapons, but all of the weapons are pretty complicated. Just
yeah, I don't know if it
complicated for
is.
different reasons.
It's just jumping about, isn't it?
It's
Really?
more the way the glaive itself's not too bad. It's more the way the kinsect works. That
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
It,
But also because
complicated.
it doesn't give you any hint that you need to. It just doesn't tell you. It doesn't
Yeah.
tell you how the. I mean, that's the only reason I would say it's complicated. Is because for some reason it doesn't tell you how it works.
Yeah. So
Whoop.
if you focus on that, I can jabber about the. It's X to dodge.
Oh yeah, cool.
So I'll just jabber about the bits on your HUD and how the insect glaive works. So, and how weapons work in general. So,
Oh, how do I?
obviously at the very top.
Oh, I keep putting my weapon back. Goodness. Right, so I shoot. How do I draw the kinsect back after I shoot? Circle.
So you're pushing. So it's L2 and then circle to recall the kinsect,
Yeah.
and it's L2 and triangle to send it out. So yeah, on your HUD you've got the green bar, which is your health, the yellow bar, which is your stamina.
Now I just need
Directly underneath.
white. No.
Directly underneath that there is weapon sharpness, and the color of that indicates how effective the weapon is going to be. Just in general, so it looks at the moment you're on yellow sharpness. I don't know if that's the highest sharpness.
I think it's the highest I can
base.
get. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So once that bar depletes, once the bar on that blade depletes, it will go down to red sharpness, which is the worst. Your weapon will do a lot less damage. It will bounce, which means you need to use a whetstone in order to sharpen the blade back up to its maximum sharpness again. Directly underneath that, there are 3 numbers. It's got a 1, a 2, and a 3, and they'll have either be black if they're not active, or they'll be red, white, and orange, respectively, if they are active with Kinsect buff. The red buff is the most important buff for a Kinsect
Because
glaive
that is
user.
the one that lets me do all my spicy attacks.
Yeah, that basically it upgrades all of your attack patterns. You do a lot more damage. It also means that your aerial attack on circle, so your heavy aerial attack, sort of becomes a bit of a Wuxia rocket through the air. You damage various parts of the monster before landing a very powerful heavy blow at the end.
The weapon's almost unusable when you don't have red.
Yeah, without the red buff, you are pretty weak. You are definitely the weakest weapon in the game, without question. If you do not focus on getting that red buff.
Yeah.
The white buff increases your movement speed, and the orange buff increases your resistance to knockback. But they also combine with the red buff to give you an additional bonus to damage. So you're not necessarily focused on getting the white or the orange buffs for their benefits, whilst they are good. You are focused on trying to get the red buff and then the white or the orange buff to go alongside it. If you get all 3, you also get a slightly better buff, and the buff lasts for longer. I won't go into
Yeah, so just to be clear to everyone
details of
watching,
it,
the game doesn't tell you any of that. At any
it tells you
point,
zero of that, yeah.
None of that.
Yeah.
It doesn't think. It just gives you the little symbols and says, get on with it. And this is a game where you have an hour of setup, and it doesn't think to tell you that.
So, the other thing about the buffs is the buffs gained from your Kinsect are gained from different parts of monsters when you hit them. So, as a general rule, hitting when you fire your Kinsect off, it'll land on it, it'll do a little bit of damage, and then it will pick up the buff. You can then recall it to yourself, and then it applies the buff to you. Hitting a monster generally in the head gives you that red buff, so you'll probably spend the first few seconds of the fight trying to line your Kinsect up with the head of the monster to try and get that initial buff. Smaller monsters, that can be quite difficult to do.
You can also hit
monsters,
for the buff, can't you? So
you can also what? Sorry?
You don't have to shoot the Kinsect out. You can also push R2, can't you?
So R2 works
a hit.
So you have like send and recall, which is used by holding down L2 and using triangle and circle to send out and recall.
But you can also hit them. Can't you?
If you hold L2 and push R2, you'll launch your pheromone, or if you just hit R2, you'll apply a pheromone attack. And the pheromone will mean the Kinsect will repeatedly hit that area over and over again for damage.
Yeah.
So
and then
once you've got your buffs up, you sort of want to let the pheromone sort of hit and build up. So there's sort of technical play to how and when you want to use the Kinsect, when you want to use the pheromone, when you want to use send and recall. So you want to use send and recall to sort of get that initial red buff and either the white or the orange buff. But then
hey, I can add a part on quest with other players.
Excellent stuff. Okay, so shall I send you another invite? Because you should be able to join us now once you've done all of your cutscenes.
Yeah. Sure. I've completely gone off these cutscenes. I'm all done. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. So the invite has been sent.
I'll just make sure I save it because that's the mistake I made last time. Because it doesn't have an option for save now and then go. It says use current save or different save.
So anything you've done before since you last saved the game.
Yeah. That's why I had to go get my weapon again.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, the Kinsect's got a lot of technical ways in order to get you use your insect to strengthen yourself at the start of a fight. Those buffs do wear off eventually as well, so you do have to reapply them and keep an eye on that. You have a Kinsect that you have to manage by applying pheromone to get it to attack certain locations. It also leaves dust in those locations, which can be used to heal teammates, apply blast damage, or paralyze.
I would say that's enough information on the Kinsect.
I like talking about the Kinsect.
I know, but no one knows what you're talking about. No one knows what you're talking about.
No one cares.
That's fair.
Because they've got no reference point for it.
No, this is true. This is true.
We'll talk about it. Well, so that basically, what you've just learned is the blade is really complicated, and it doesn't give you any of that, which blew my mind. It blew my mind. The tutorials for the weapons in this game are weird.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. In short, if you see Bandit at the start of a fight and he's just sending this Kinsect backwards and forwards.
But also, we'll just sort of explain it as we go as well. So Yeah. But it's easier if you can see it while it's being explained.
Yeah. There's my information dump on the insect glaive.
Okay.
There we go. Bandit has joined the online session.
Yeah. Nice.
Right. So, how does this work?
So,
do I just go get a mission and then put it up on?
Yeah. So you want to follow on the missions. If it's an optional, we should be able to join it from the get-go. If it's not, you'll have to get to a point in the cutscene where we can then join your quest. You'll then get a notification that says SOS Flare has been it's available. You can now have people join your quest. Let us know when that happens, and we'll join the quest. It can take obviously a couple of probably like a minute for us to join it.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hi, Smithy. Just get on with your chat. Come on. If you gather materials, I can turn them into weapons and armor. Yeah, thanks. And it doesn't really give you any information about this either, does it?
Yeah. Now, I could obviously talk for hours about the smithy, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to
for God's
here.
Sake.
That's not relevant right now.
Upgrading weapons. Yeah, fine. Yeah, exit tutorial. Oh, let me go. Let me go. Right, done. Here we go. We will find... This is the slowest... Right, come on. At least next week we'll be ready.
Yeah, so... With the blacksmith, I think you just upgraded your weapon to Iron Blade 2,
I've not done anything
right?
yet. I absolutely can't be bothered. Handler, shut up and just give me a mission. I'm becoming a right mardy bum. I think because they're talking for a long time and they're saying almost nothing.
Yeah, that's what annoys me about it. Like, they use a lot of words to say nothing.
And it would be okay, and I think I'd have more.
What?
I'd understand it more if they actually. And I think the problem is, you have an hour of tutorials, and you're then just put in a complete pitch black room and going right off you pop.
Yeah.
I was like, well, what's this hour been?
I think it's assumed
we
that
are
you're
getting
going to
there though. So
yeah,
and once you get there, it's
sweet.
So much smoother.
It's so good. Yeah. Once you've actually started the game, it's brilliant. Oh, here's another tutorial for the lucky vouchers. Shut up. Right.
Yeah, so again, I'm not going to talk about optimal lucky voucher use. I don't think that's necessary.
Shut up. I just do it when looks like there's loads of money on the line. Who cares? Who cares about lucky vouchers? Hashtag nobody. That's who. Right, so I've posted it. I've accepted a quest.
Yeah, so yeah, at the moment, it's showing us you cannot join the quest until the leader has watched all cutscenes. Wait and try again. So I'm sort of waiting here. I'm actually going to
So what do I have to
eat
do?
something in preparation. So you have to just play through the quest until all the cutscenes are completed. Right, which could happen really early on in the quest, and then it will say you've watched all the cutscenes. So I can't remember exactly what the content of the message is, but it will let you know other people can now join your quest.
Because I remember this is something we talked about when you first mentioned playing Monster Hunter World way back when. Is you described it as it always appeared like a weirdly awkward multiplayer game, especially from the start.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
It's not like Borderlands, is it? Well, you're playing in a team, right? Crack on.
It's less awkward though than Final Fantasy Comrades.
This is true. This is true. Probably primarily on the loading time front, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but VN, the problem is we haven't got any audio, and without audio, it's not JazzCockatoo. It's just regular garden variety cockatoo. Where am I going? Oh, so it's I don't know what let's grab some stuff from the chest. Yeah, so this will settle down and I'll be less mardy soon. And I'll stop scriking. And we'll just crack on with play. I think because I've played it before, I just want to have you guys on the team and I want to just crack on with it.
Yeah, that's
and now I'm hunting some Kestodons with old Matt here.
Oh, jeez.
Those, my friend, are Kestodon. Let's see you take them out on your own. I think I could take them out on my own, mate, because they're peaceful little dinos just knocking about doing nothing.
The Kestodons aren't so peaceful. They get pretty aggressive.
Not unless you... Well, only if you smash them with an insect glaive.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the Kestodon. No, I'm thinking of something else, I think. Are those Kestodons the peaceful dinosaurs?
Oh, what am I doing then? What am I killing?
Be careful.
Yeah. Oh, I'm fighting astronauts.
Yeah.
The Kestodons are still... Well, they're all together in the same place, aren't they? The whole... Let you see... Oh, shut up, Matt. Now let me shoot you in the head with my insect. Thank you. Oh, this is absolute... I'm having an absolute mare. Oh, I can't hit anything. This is the worst. Right, let's try and not do it quickly. Let's just do it properly. Right, get back here. I've got to kill 8. Oh, I can't. I'm going to kill him and I'm going to take all of his skin off. It's absolutely driving me insane. Get... Come on, mate.
Ah!
Yeah. I beat you, Joe.
So, whilst you're doing this, I'm watching Knight and Shogun here arm wrestle in the Gathering Hub.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, that's enough hunting the Kestodon, right? Come on. Come on.
Ah, hit me again.
Joe's got the weakest character.
Pretty bad, eh?
I mean, I feel a little bad for Joe because I've seen how quick Sheila can button mash.
Really
it is not fast.
Yeah. I am bad at it.
How do I
Joe,
get
quick
my
question: Do you
whetstone out?
have thumbs and fingers? Just out of curiosity.
All right. Let's look
Right,
for
here we go.
another group. Be careful.
I've been met with silence, I assume. Extreme focus is happening.
No, Joe did reply. He said yes.
Bigger monsters lurking in this forest.
I can't hear Joe then.
The endemic life around here can come in handy during
Where's
Try to learn as much as you can about them.
Hey.
Yeah, you won that one.
Oh, I also have to go hunt some more Kestodon. Right, I'm on my way. I'm looking for.
Joe, say something. Jack can't hear you.
It's the craziest form of PvP, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Jack can hear that.
I can only hear him very muffled through Bandit's mic. If you just want to leave the party and rejoin it, it should fix it.
Alright.
Okay. Hey, there you go, Adorable Dragon. See, you won this time. And also, it was supposed to be a different one today, but it will be a different one later. Over where, Matt? What are you talking about? Oh, right. He teleports, doesn't he, Matt?
He's quick moving.
Isn't he just?
Huh.
Okay.
Be careful.
Come on, Bandit. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you again.
Yeah.
Come on, Kinsect. Cheers, bud. Yeah, so I wonder if I have to fight the giant jaguars on my own.
I don't know. Again, like I said, it's been a long time since I've done these quests, so.
Wait, so is Sam able to join us? Are we able to do?
Well, I can join you. So it said, "Oh, you can now play with friends," but you can't do any of the quests. So.
So,
okay.
so the situation we're in is Bandit's on sort of the first quest where I think you can invite people. It's got members 1 to 4, but there is a cutscene that I think happens mid-quest, and the way the game's set up is you can't obviously invite friends to that until all the cutscenes have happened. And Bandit is not very good at fighting Kestodons. I am
watching this
I'm watching.
fight, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I don't know. Well, I'm trying to learn the buttons. Also, because they just keep hitting me with their stupid big heads.
Oh, just fight on the ground then. Don't keep jumping in the air.
Well, I know. Well, watch this though. Like, what? I fight him, and then he knocks me on the floor with his stupid big rock head.
That's why you got the dodge roll out of the way.
Absolute mess. Also, I just don't want to be killing them. I just want to crack.
Don't kill them, or do you have?
He
to
has
kill
to.
them?
So I think
okay.
I think the way this quest is structured is you have to defeat these, and then it triggers a cutscene, and then we can join for the next part.
Oh, clunk. Oh, my weapon's broken already, because I can have about 10 hits before I have to use the whetstone again.
You'll get better.
Who made this weapon? I've made you a new weapon.
So,
oh, cool. What sort of metal is it made out of? Polystyrene. Oh, right. Lovely. Bit of luck.
So you can, if you've got a couple of bits of iron ore, you can upgrade that, which will help with the sharpness.
I've run out of my red insect glaive thing. For goodness sake.
I wouldn't worry too much about it for Kestodons, although you do appear to be struggling.
Yeah. Never seen someone struggle so much with Kestodons.
You know what I want to do? I wish I recorded it when you two first started playing, and then you'd see someone else struggle with some Kestodons.
No, I think we were perfect when we started, actually.
Oh yeah,
it's
like flawless.
Like, the controls were just incredibly intuitive, the weapons just made sense. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's
just
ridiculous.
wait until Jack plays one of the original ones.
If this was a free game, and I didn't have anyone to play it with, it's a game that I could very much see me giving up on.
Sure.
Because I'd never ever learn how to use this blade.
Yeah, and that would have obviously been a big mistake. And yeah, talking about being bad with a weapon, I'm about to use a very different weapon from my comfort zone, so you will see someone flailing in midair with a giant bagpipe when I eventually join. So I need to keep my arrogance to an appropriate minimum, probably.
Also, amazingly, I actually got quite good at this.
We can join.
Game.
We can join.
Oh, can you?
Yep.
Do I have to send a flare out?
No, you don't. No, because we're in the same lobby.
So what's going to happen? I don't know where you're going to appear or anything, obviously.
Yeah, it depends on what your match settings are like. Hopefully, we can just we'll just join when we're ready. You don't have to accept anything.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
To better track a target monster, we need to keep finding traces of it. Like footprints,
Right, so for everyone wondering why I'm just standing still, it's because I'm waiting for people.
Yeah, so we should probably be like 30 seconds to a minute.
Cool. See, Adore Bubble Dragon knows the truth. The flips look cool. Even if you don't need to do them, you do the flips.
I can't argue with that.
You just flip. You have an insect glaive. You have to flip.
Yeah. The insect glaive is strong against...
Oh, I just drank a potion. Oh, for God's sake.
I feel like the insect glaive gets a lot stronger against sort of much bigger enemies. It's also the only melee weapon that you can attack aerial enemies with, which makes you feel incredibly badass.
It's quality,
you got like people with like bolt guns and what have you shooting them. That's fine. You've got people on the ground throwing flash pods to bring them down. They're messing about. You're just doing flips in the air.
What are you guys doing, by the way? What can you just give me some sort of update? Oh, we've actually just killed this giant jaguars. Right, there's you. There's you. It's only because there's a feel like, oh, sorry, cause this would not be the first time that it would be something like, I'm waiting for you to join, and then it'd be like, oh, sorry, I assumed you were here. We've just killed the thing that you were supposed to be hunting. Oh. Oh. So where do you, so where are you?
So we spawned back at the camp area 1. Yeah.
Okay. I'm on my way back. Well, then you're moving. This will be less stressful as we get the hang of this.
We're there.
Cool.
Oh, well, I'm making my way.
Apart from
I
night.
started later.
Okay.
So is your chainmail better than leather, or is it just different to leather?
No, chainmail and leather is functionally identical, with the exception of elemental resistance. So chainmail has resistance of 10 to water, and leather has a resistance of 10 to fire.
Because we all know that chain doesn't rust in water.
Yeah.
I would not at any point overthink why certain resistances work the way they do.
Oh, how do I use the slinger?
So whilst your weapon is sheathed, you hold L2 and then use R2 to fire.
Yeah, it's just as simple as that.
Yeah.
Some things in the game are simple.
Yeah. If your weapon is drawn, however, that obviously takes you into aiming with your glaive.
Yeah.
Turning up a lot of clues.
Obviously, you want to forage as much as you humanly can.
Yeah, I love foraging.
Yeah, but I sort of just want to get the jaguars killed.
You want to get... Yeah, absolutely. So just sort of farm everything you can on the way.
Where is he?
I'm following his trail. He's going up here. Up into the forest.
Okie dokie.
Hang on, what are you wearing, Joe? You
I'm
don't
wearing
look
bone armor.
You don't look level appropriate. You look absolutely ridiculous.
He's very close to level appropriate. You'll be able to craft bone armor just by foraging a few bone piles.
I found the jaguar.
Okay.
It looks hench though, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It does look hench.
Oh, hang on. Have I gone the wrong way?
You gotta follow me.
I think the only person there is Knight at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not attacking it yet. I'm just following the spit through.
Does Sam know how to mark people on the map?
I'm gonna guess no.
If
that's
I
a
know how
question
to
as to
mark.
whether Bandit knows how to do something or not.
I could do the creatures, yeah.
You can actually pin to characters as, like other players as well.
Okay.
If that helps.
You can also use it to keep tabs on
Yeah. What button do I push? To pin.
The right thumb stick. Click it
Oh
down,
yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. Cool, we're there, wait, let's kill it!
Yeah.
Okay, so as a note, how much do you guys do the focus camera thing where it locks on?
I don't do it at all.
I do it sometimes, yeah. When I'm fighting big things, which start about all over the place, I will fight.
Yeah, see, because I don't do it. I didn't know if I was missing some sort of trick. Oh, my weapon's nearly broken already.
Yeah, so I'm nowhere near the fight, but don't worry about that.
Well, what have you been up to?
Well, I had you pinned, and my scout flies took me on a very merry chase. And I've been above the Great Jaguars for a little while, but not there. So.
Okay, let's use the. Yeah, I know how to use the whetstone, Matt. Now get your tutorial off of my screen. Thank you. The only other, because this game is amazing, but I know I sound like I'm moaning to everyone else in the chat. I do love this game. But I really wish the whetstone just did it over time, as opposed to you had to do 5 clicks and then it did it all.
But that's what it doesn't. But like obviously in real life, you would whetstone fully, wouldn't you? You wouldn't just do it.
No. But I mean, what I mean is, if you only whetstoned half, you'd still have it half done.
Oh, sure.
Do you know what I mean? Because like if you're doing it in the real world and you're sharpening a weapon, and you get 90% the way to having it perfect, and then you have to stop, the weapon doesn't go back to how it was before you did any of it.
Okay, it's down. Now's your chance to
Yeah.
It is the amount. I think because I play it on my own all the time. The amount of times I've done 4 ticks of the whetstone and then just been hit by a little bug or something.
Look, the monster's almost done for.
Stupid whetstone.
Well, thank you for the help, boost.
No problem. So the weapon I'm using is the hunting horn. So my priority here is to provide buffs to the party.
Good.
So everyone's got an
and I
attack
did the same
boost.
thing. We ran into its legs and fell over.
Yeah, like how did that happen?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so-
Oh no, hurt by its legs.
Yeah, so this hunting horn I have can increase everyone's damage, defense, and max health. So I'll be trying to do that as we go.
If you're clever, you can use the slinger to distract monsters.
Christ, come on. So does the health go up with more of us here?
So as soon as you enter multiplayer, the fight becomes tougher. So yeah, the more.
Does it take how many players you have into account?
I don't think so.
Oh right, so
I
2
think...
is the hardest, is it?
No, it's not. Because 2 gives you 2 palicos.
Oh
as well.
yeah, so 3's the hardest.
So 3 I feel is the hardest because you lose your palicos, so you're losing the health buffs at least from the start of the fight and other various things.
Oh, fun tip: when it's dying, if you press the options button, you can skip that like little cutscene bit.
Oh really?
Yeah, because it gets
Yeah.
really tedious.
Just the sort
after a while.
of that seems fair.
Yeah.
You can't carve it until the cutscene would naturally end, but
No.
but getting to skip it is nice because you can then like go and hunt some bones and stuff. Meanwhile.
Yeah, so the important part of the gameplay loop of this game is you hunt a monster, you carve it, you get rewards, you use those rewards to craft better weapons and armors, which you can then use to go and fight larger and more powerful monsters to turn those into weapons and armor. That's pretty much the game,
Yeah.
and it's fantastic.
Oh no, Adorable Dragon. So it's Adorable Dragon's birthday in 4 hours. 4.25 hours.
Okay.
So happy birthday for 4.25 hours.
Yeah.
Unless I got it wrong, because it's hard, and time zones are difficult, isn't it? Oh no, it was my
time zone?
birthday 17 hours ago. You're like, oh, completely.
What time zone is it?
Maybe.
Australia,
check it out.
Melbourne. So
Okay, yeah.
Melbourne time. Yeah, 4.25. See, I know what I'm doing. 4.25 hours. I'm on it with Melbourne time.
Sure. So, Bandit, just sort of keep us all aware of where you are in terms of, I guess, just for clarity, just the rarity of the weapons and armor that you're using.
There's our mark.
Sure.
Because then we can sort of try to find some sort of parity.
Yeah.
I've just equipped the basic bone bow.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yes.
no, I didn't think you had like, was it Doba or anything like that on, Joe?
No.
It's like, yeah, no, it's just basic bone armor. It's got 270 defense. That's about where we're at, right?
Never seen anything like it.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, when we first booted it up, Knight was having a look at what armors she had available. It was like, oh, this has only got a defense of 30, so this is probably fine
really low
for like
defense.
one piece of armor.
But to be fair though, bro, you made that same mistake because when you jumped onto my game, You said, "Oh no, you'll catch up pretty quickly. My armor's not that high. What's your armor?" And I said, "My armor is like 12." And you went, "Oh yeah, mine's 220." I was thinking, "Yeah, thanks." Yeah, not far then, is it? Oh yeah, I forgot how low it started. Goodness sake.
Yeah.
Right. Also, can I just do a shout out for my chat for going on loads of side quests? Because when I made the side quests, I didn't know if people were going to be doing them. People are all up for side quests. It just basically gives you free loot.
Sure. That means more emotes, right?
It's so at the moment, all you can do with loot is do the little redeems to get the little gifts up. Although they don't make a sound at the moment, so the loot is even worse than normal. But there'll also be you'll be able to, once I've sorted it out, you'll be able to use it for stuff like choosing the killer I play in Dead by Daylight and characters I play, all that sort of stuff. So it'll have bigger uses as well. But it's just for a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's nice to see it get used. No one asks the Mystic a question though, which makes me sad. So you can ask the Mystic a question in my chat, and he'll give you an answer. But really, he just tells you a joke.
Sure. I shall have to check that out when I'm next on the chat.
There you go. I'm doing it now. Oh no, you didn't. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Sorry, Adora Bubble. Bear with me. I'll send some researchers off now. Gonna go hunt the Pookie. How do you pronounce that?
Puke.
I'd call it Pookie.
Pookie, if I'm saying it quickly. I think it is Puke. At least that's how Geralt says it.
I'm pretty sure Pookie's a rude word in some country.
I don't know. I think it sounds more like a term of endearment to me.
No.
Like for a pet, not for a human.
No, it isn't.
Makes me think of the Mapuche.
Okay,
it's definitely rude.
Could also be a unique unit of Lautaro from Civilization 6.
See, so this is what I don't get with Streamlabs sometimes. So 3 people went on a side quest, and 2 of them got rewards, 1 of them didn't. Here you go, look. If you've burnt your Hawaiian pizza, next time try cooking it on aloha temperature.
Okay.
See, that's the Mystic.
Okay.
The Mystic. That's good. That's a good joke.
I need to use that more then. I will need to use that more.
What does a pirate say on his 80th birthday? I've already told you this, whatever, but it always makes me laugh.
It's our matey.
Our matey. It cracks me up. Also, did you know this is actually a little bit of actual tip here? Do you know there's 2 reasons why you shouldn't drink toilet water? So number 1 and number 2.
Yeah.
So good. Oh man, I don't think my number 1 and number 2 joke. I don't think that's on there.
That should be.
Should be though, shouldn't it? Okay. I need to speak to the provisions manager. Sorry, I was too busy being excited by the pirate joke because it. I mean, literally just now, just thinking about it makes me smile.
So get through all of your side quests. So your sort of like your questing bits. Any yellow exclamation marks, pick those up as they appear in the hub world.
There's so many of them. Can I do them later?
Well, they'll give you optional quests, which are worth doing.
Well.
You also want to upgrade your weapon if you can.
Yeah.
Because it's really easy to upgrade it to an Iron Glaive 2, and I think it gives you green sharpness.
Here you go, let's see. Vian, Mystic, tell me a joke. You will marry a TV engineer. The wedding will be rubbish, but the reception will be brilliant.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no. Right, I'd like to announce my retirement from the 32-bit Bandit channel at this point in time.
Maintaining, improving. Go back to business. God, the provision manager's having an absolute chew me ear off. Right. Okay, go. Oh, for goodness sake. Yes. Spring is here. I got so excited I wet my plants.
Oh no. No.
Okay, let's get this
Can I
Make it
ask-
stop.
You what?
Make it stop.
I think there's a 2-minute cooldown on individuals asking. There is only a set number of jokes on there. That's quite good though, isn't it?
It's good. Yeah.
It's all about wetting your plants. So I need to go find the campsite in the ancient forest. So can you guys come and help me with that, I guess?
Yeah. If it's a quest, we can help you with it. Optional, assigned, investigation, whatever.
Cool. So for the insect glaive, I'm going to go towards lightning.
Okay.
So I'm going to go for lightning glaive. Because I went for poison glaive initially, but I completely went off it.
Yeah, I don't think the poison's a very good debuff.
Well, because it doesn't give you any indication on what it's up to. I don't trust it. So I need to go on the bone tree.
But you sort of you're going to advance through multiple trees as you go through it.
Oh,
so...
right. No, I'm not. Wrong. That's where you and I part ways.
So at the start of it, you need to go to forge weapon rather than.
Yeah, because I need to forge
upgrade
the.
weapon.
I just figured that out. I need to forge myself. I need to sell all my other weapons as well because I hate having them there.
Oh yeah, that's worth doing.
Absolute wind up.
And it's pretty close to free to get them back if you want them. So
yeah. Bone glaive. Hi, buddy. Okay. Upgrade. Where are you, Bone Glaive? There you are. Nice. Bone Rod. That's a great name, isn't it? The Bone Rod.
It's lets you know everything you need to know.
Yeah.
So on that screen, if you can just on the upgrade equipment screen, if you just click the right thumbstick down, you can go into the sort menu and you can just sort by equipped.
Sure.
That way you can just always find what you need.
I'm going to sell my other stuff quickly.
Sure. Don't sell obviously the iron glaive because you'll want to go down that tree at some point as well.
Yeah, you'll think I will. So I'm going to sell all my chainmail and stuff because I don't need it, do I?
No, chainmail's pretty rubbish.
Well, it's just because it takes up space, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's all messy. Get out. I'm only using the insect glaive. Iron hammer. Boff. Is anyone using the iron lance? The iron gun lance was a real possibility.
No.
If you could jump, I think I'd use a different weapon. I'd give another weapon a go.
Sword and shield can jump.
Oh, can they?
Longsword also has it. Not the same way. It doesn't just have the free access to jump whenever it
You've
wants.
got to set it up with a sword and shield. You've got to do like a bunch of triangle hits and then circle hits. Then you've got to charge up a circle and maybe do like a big air circle hit.
Joe, is it right that the longsword also has access to a jump as well?
Okay, let's equip the Kinsec.
Right now, we're in Astera.
Is Joe talking?
No, Joe's not talking. He's probably got on mute or maybe he's looking enough.
No, that's fine. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't.
Alright, take care, VN, mate. Thanks for popping in. And I'll see you... Well, I'll see you at some point, mate. I'll see you in the chat at the very least. And, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Take care, mate. Right, how do I get to my glaive? How do I get to you?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get to my items. I'm trying to find out how do I equip stuff.
Oh, so you just go to your equipment box. So just pop outside the blacksmith.
Oh,
if
do I
you're
have to go
there,
to the
or
box
if
to do it?
You have to go to the. You can do it from the blacksmith, but you can't do it from your menu.
Okay, that's why I couldn't find it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot you can do. So there's a lot of menus. It takes a little bit of getting used to.
Hang on, no. Where do I? No, I need to for my kinsect. Or do I do that? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's here as well, isn't it?
Yeah, if you just
sever, poison, blunt,
yeah.
and heal. Done. I'm gonna go for the heal one for now. But he'll be lightning as well. So when we come across lightning enemies, I'm gonna be absolute DS.
Trying to think what you'll actually be bad against, but I won't spoil anything.
Well, I know a few things, because basically everything I need to kill to make my stuff lightning is stuff I'm bad at killing. I think I'm sort of done there. Cool. I think I'm ready enough. So it just says find the campsite in the ancient forest.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm so departing. I'm on my way. So I've left on the expedition. So you guys.
If it's an expedition, we can't help you. Yeah, it's not available as a quest to us. If it's an expedition, so this is just going through an expedition tutorial.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Fair enough.
I think I might do a quick arena run then.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, you two can do the arena run.
Okay.
I'll just wait because you're the ones that want to go for the achievements, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
Trophies. It's been years since I've had an Xbox, but I still call them achievements so frequently.
I know you do.
Rather than trophies.
I know.
It really frustrates me.
We know what you mean. It doesn't. They're functionally the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were to call them, say, Steam achievements, that would be weird.
Do people care as much about Steam achievements?
I don't know. I think people
Also,
might care about them for games that they're playing, but I
really
don't think it's got
important question. Does anyone care about the Steam trading cards?
Yes, probably.
They seem cool.
What are they about?
I think you just get them from playing the game, and you get them randomly. So
yeah,
you can
and then you can trade them with other people's Steam cards. I found.
Are you posting this quest, Joe?
I was just going to let you post it so that you could choose which one you want.
Okay, sure.
Cool.
Let's look for the campsite.
If I get to the campsite first, or if you're lost, open up your map or use your scout flies to track me. Whenever you leave the base without signing up for a quest,
Okay, cool,
go
fine.
on an expedition. There's no time limit or
So why can't you play? It's a shame you can't go on expeditions together, isn't it?
You can. You just might be in like a tutorial part of that, or
so
you
can't
go on expeditions.
Oh, so does it specifically say you can't join me?
Yeah, it's not available on our list of available quests.
Okay.
But I always feel like expeditions are better sort of solo experiences than team ones.
Simply by selecting it from the wildlife map.
So it's sort of good to go on expeditions by yourself to gather resources or to gather
Yeah, no,
traps
but you
or
could
something
gather
like that.
resources as a team, is what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, you can definitely do that. But the main focus, like the better part of the multiplayer, is when you're doing actual like quests together.
So I'm not looking to play this much outside of streaming it, is all.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? So gathering resources is stuff I need to be doing on stream.
Yeah, so you might want to make a decision to just do, like, if you need to do a little bit of farming, that's the sort of thing to do off stream, or manage your inventory, your radial menus, and things like that are good things to do off stream because you don't
we'll
need
see.
to. Like the other morning, I spent about an hour customizing my item loadouts and radial menus. No one needs to watch that.
No. Although it is vital.
Yeah, absolutely. Snipe says it's so important to get your item loadouts correct. Has a huge impact on your success, especially as the game gets harder. But it takes a long time to set it up.
I have played it before.
You can assign a target destination.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing in theory. I mean, I've not played it for as long as you guys. I've only played it for 60 hours. So I'm sort of still newbie. But I'd say 60 hours is enough for you to sort your items out.
No, you need. The thing is, you need to sort it out and resort them out. As,
No,
as the game
what I'm
changes.
saying is you've played it for long enough to have got to the point where you know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
When it comes to
absolutely.
items and stuff. Oh, okay, come on. Let's just get... Because I've got to relearn... Because obviously you just get into such a routine, don't you, when you play it a lot?
Yeah, you do. You
just...
do.
I okay, so I get back, I craft some more traps, I set this up, so you just have a full routine of... of exactly what you're doing. And so when you start again, I've got no routine and no items. Oh, my characters, they're well shiny, those eyes.
They are quite bright.
They are, aren't they?
I can respect that. My character has glowing purple tattoos, so...
You look quite fabulous, don't you?
I think I do look quite fabulous. That's what I was going for.
If we don't take care of that pest.
Oh, you found the Kuluyaku.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the best.
I love the Kuluyaku.
Okay. Hunt a Kuluyaku. Don't mind if I do. I can't climb up that. Fair play.
To return to base from an expedition.
I'm assuming we can jump back in a minute then.
And switch to the world.
Just watching what's happening on Bandit's screen there. Are you able to send an SOS flare from where you are?
I'll have a look. I don't know really where that would be. Oh yeah, I can. Fire SOS flare. No.
No. Okay, so you might, if you return from the expedition, you might be able to post it as an assigned quest that we can then join you on.
I think we had to do that last time.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll return now and then come back out to Hunter Kuluyaku.
I believe that's how it works.
How do I leave?
So you just go to your options menu, it's the second one, and you just click return from expedition.
Yeah, don't click abandon, because that will lose all your progress and stuff.
Return. On my way.
Cool. And then hopefully it will be available as a quest to Hunter Kuluyaku. But again, this is a long time ago I did this, so...
Yeah, it was a long time ago I did it.
True.
Oh, right, we're sort of getting there, aren't we?
We're getting there. Yeah, so you should, I'm guessing, have a quest called, in your assigned quest, called Bird-Brained Bandit.
Oh, I see how it is.
That is, I believe, your full name.
I see how it is. That's ruthless. Where is that? Let's go to the quest board. Post a new quest. Signed. Bird-Brained Bandit. Done. So do I need to go on the quest first before you can accept it?
Hopefully not.
Right, so I've just accepted the quest.
Okay. We can join you from the get-go.
So party members 1 of 4, so I'll wait for you all to be there before we leave.
Yeah, so when you're ready, just hit your touchpad and ready up, and then once everyone's done the same,
oh yeah, I see.
We'll leave. It'll let us leave automatically.
Oh, hello, Danny Booth.
Joe's not joining us because he's currently dancing around the gathering hub.
Okay. How you doing, Danny?
You guys are...
Let's tell Danny a joke, shall we?
Right.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Everyone wants a joke, Jet. Everyone, everyone loves the Mystics jokes. Oh, it's that. What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? Oh. I've already said that one. Tell another one. Oh, he won't let me do it.
Oh, I reckon Jack's preparing.
Oh, we're nearly there. Just waiting for Joe. Come on, mate.
Yeah, it's waiting on you, Joe.
It's preparing rather than actually ready.
Oh, he reckons I'm standing by for departure, so it's loading the quest, I think.
Yeah, that's all it's doing.
Yeah.
You're too busy dancing around the gathering hub. Whilst I did appreciate your very cool dance.
Oh, it's just as a note. So yeah, because Danny said, because obviously, to be fair, I asked for the Mystic to tell a joke for Danny, and as Danny is the pirate queen, I suppose it sort of makes sense that Streamlabs just decided to, well, the Mystic, sorry, decided to tell the pirate one. So, Memory Card Full are streaming Sea of Thieves later. Danny, you can tell me what time, because I don't want to get it wrong. But I think 4:30 would be my guess, because I've got it ready to go. And then tomorrow, the Pad Lads are streaming it, and so are the Cockatoo and I. So basically, these little communities of awesome little YouTubers that I watch, everyone's as soon as Sea of Thieves went on Steam, we're all on it. There's just loads of us knocking about in the sea. It's so good. When are you guys getting a PC to play it on? Just for Sea of Thieves?
Never. Not gonna happen.
Just for Sea of Thieves.
No.
Do it.
We've got a PS5. Well, we've got 2 PS5s to buy.
Yeah,
so...
that's and 2 8K TVs to go along with it as well.
No,
So that's gonna set us
8K
back.
TV is the most pointless TV ever. I've shown
No,
you
no, it is good because the bonus you have with the 8K TV is you still get really good picture quality if you're playing it from across the street.
Exactly, but
So-
we don't need that.
That's a bit of luck.
Night is rocketing away.
Well, I assume people were joining me, but we're just kind of hanging around.
Well, no, we got to. So, Bandit's got a Bandit doesn't have the same level of experience following Kuluyaku tracks yet. So
So
he
you have to remember when I hit, I've got absolutely no Kuliaku tracking stuff.
I immediately find. Immediately get the trail.
We are here to support Bandit, so we're not doing what we would normally do, and that's just beeline for the monster and start pummeling it.
Right, we're killing some of these guys.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, we can handle that.
Let me just quickly hit them in the face with me beetle. Lovely job.
Hang on, I'll play a song for you.
5:30. Okay, they're streaming at 5:30, so ignore what I said before. 5:30, not 4:30. We'll be there an hour early, which is no bad thing. I'd rather say an hour early than an hour late. Alright. I'm gathering Yagas.
Also, I hope everyone likes the sound of bagpipes, because
Okay, that's not going to get old at all, is it?
that is your life now.
Do a bubble, I love it. It's all about communication, right? Yeah, it was definitely a hint. I mean, to be fair, I'm with your granddad on that. If you tell someone it's your birthday while you're on your way over, that's a hint. Yeah, I'm on my way over. Also, it's my birthday, so hopefully my present will be ready. Oh god. Oh, I'm on my own.
No, you're not. We're here.
Hey guys. I'm coming. I'm going up here.
You're,
Oh, where do I get my? Where's my net?
There'll be somewhere on your item bar.
On the it's like a
There
little...
it is. Right.
net like a thing.
Okay, I've got my net ready. That's the important thing, isn't it? Ooh, Kuliaku Prince.
Actually, at this point in the game, it's probably pretty good for getting research points.
Well,
So that
also
you can
because you can
craft
put them in your room. There it is! Look at him! He's just walking over to us like some sort of chum. I'm going to hit him in the face with my beetle. I missed.
Yeah.
Got him. Absolute goof.
Nice.
Oh, I've got all three! See you later, mate.
So Knight's mounted it.
Just riding it. Oh, I'm missing it. Oh no. This is an absolute shocker.
Yeah.
So, Danny, we're streaming at 5:30. Yeah, that is. Yeah, so Reese is doing night shift at the moment. He's the captain of the HMS RSSBN, and so you don't want a tired captain. Oh, come on, mate.
When monsters are running away, use the scout flies as a guide and they'll lead you right to them.
However, he sort of feels like he's captain in name only, because apparently I'm captain on my ship. But I don't feel a lot like the captain.
Isn't yours a two-person crew?
Oh yeah, you can't have a captain if there's only two of you. Wrong.
Yep.
What are you talking about, man? Yeah, there's two of us. I'm the captain, very much not in charge of anything.
Yeah.
Oh, they added some new shanties. Amazing. Also, I love the drum, because I know the drum isn't as popular, but I love the fact that he whistles. I say he. It's a he when I'm playing him. I'm immobile. Fair play. There's so many cute little things in Sea of Thieves. My favourite being getting drunk, vomiting into a bucket, and then throwing your sick over people. It's the little things in life, isn't it? Also, if people are on fire, you can put them out with your own sick. So
that is not. I
It's
mean,
not
to be fair,
cricket,
if you were on fire and all you had was a bucket of sick,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So gross.
like,
it'd be gross.
you'd be happy that you
but
weren't on
it'd be
fire,
less
but you wouldn't be
burny.
happy. Yeah.
Okay. Whoop. Ah, the wind pressure's now negated. That's a bit of luck.
Yep.
I've been blown all over the place. I was just thinking, oh no, if only the bagpipes could do that.
Might have played the wrong song, don't worry about it. It's fine. You've got all the other buff stuff at the moment anyway.
We're just all quickly gathering some bones.
No,
Yeah.
Joe is off actually fighting the
I'm
Kuliaku.
following him, yeah.
Oh, hello 32-bit Chester. By the cat.
Hello, Jester.
Oh man. Hey, what's ooh? Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, I do remember. What's ooh? Maybe it was when we were talking about so sick over each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it was that. How quickly we forget, it's not very nice. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that bit.
Do you want to catch
Can't
this
they just jump in the sea?
I don't
Not
think we're at
always.
that point in the game yet, Joe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're right at the very beginning.
What's that?
We're not capturing it, are we?
We'll wait to do capturing until the game gives us
Oh,
sort
yeah,
of the
don't-
prompt to start catching.
Yeah,
Alright.
don't mess about yet. But yeah, as soon as you get a rhythm of making traps and nets and all that sort of stuff, you just don't kill anything, do you? Or anything of any sort of size.
It can depend. It depends, right? I guess it's that's the case with a lot of
loads
things.
of things.
Yeah.
It's so easy to capture it though. Pop a little net
You get
down.
different.
pop.
You get
Some things can't be captured.
yeah. That's true. Like elder dragons cannot be captured, and I fight a lot of elder dragons. So that's probably
Okay,
why
they're
I
not.
don't do a lot.
Fair play.
No.
There's a Kuliaku here in the forest. You better report this to the commander.
I'm crouching. Can't they just jump in the sea? Right, well, they can if they're next to the sea, but also it's about speed. So it's about catching them with your sick before they get the chance. Because you're trying to be helpful. That's
Jeez.
The problem is you're very rarely ready with a bucket of sick. That's always the issue.
Well, I've always got a bucket of sick on me.
Jeez.
How are you
Can
not
I veto this line of conversation? Just
so often,
call it...
because so often you have to have a drink or something first, or eat some grubs. Just eat some grubs.
Just
throw up in a bucket. Job's a good one.
Yeah, cool time of death on this conversation. 5 minutes ago, hopefully.
You don't play enough Sea of Thieves. That's the problem.
I don't play any Sea of Thieves.
It's all about. That's what it's all about. Also, the instruments sound different underwater. That's a bit of fun.
It's fair.
Oh, I haven't tried the drum underwater. I wonder if you still whistle. Because I would get. I've never tried whistling underwater.
That's really easy.
I don't know what it sounds like though. I'm assuming like that. Support
pretty
All-Star. Oh, right. Oh, you get a support All-Star bonus.
I think it's just like a little post-game, hey, this person did...
It's literally just for the person who plays bagpipes. Just to go, guys, remember, he might look like he was doing nothing, but he was helping.
Yeah. You can apply a lot of buffs. I think I probably applied too many. I didn't wait for them to wear off before I just kept you guys buffed up.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I like buffs.
Boost your attack, boost your defense, boost your health.
It's quite fun, the bagpipes, aren't they? I quite like that. Because I practiced them because I was going to use them.
Yeah. This is my first time like using them, so properly.
Sure.
I've given them like one go before. But yeah, they seem pretty good fun.
Also, because it has the
like,
songs in the corner at least, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Because you wouldn't put it past the game to just not have them there. Work out the combinations yourself.
Previous Monster Hunters didn't, apparently. You had to memorize your songs.
Jeez, come on. Well, the thing is, memorizing them would be one thing, but I'm guessing they didn't tell you what they were either. You had to work them out and then write them down. Well, yeah. See, Mark's saying we need a 32-bit crew.
I hammer a lot.
The only problem with getting a 32-bit crew for Sea of Thieves is I'm the only one who's got it. Well, not only that, I'm the only one who's ever going to have it, I'm guessing. Unless they release it on PS4. Which is... If they released it on PS4, that'd be really weird, because it's made by Microsoft.
That is the issue, is we don't have a
and
rig.
I don't know why, but they're really antsy about releasing stuff on PlayStation. Weird.
Yeah.
Come on, Microsoft.
But, yeah, like, we're not going to buy 2 gaming PCs here for Sea of Thieves.
No. Something I thought, because with the remake of Crystal Chronicles, because that's coming out on PS4.
It is, yeah.
I sort of forgot it was coming on PS4, because obviously in my mind, even though it's Final Fantasy, I always think of it as Nintendo.
Sure, yeah.
So I just thought, oh, that would be Switch. So I didn't. But I both. Well, I'm not. I wasn't. I don't know. Do you know if it's just like a reskin, or have they really?
It's so from what we've heard, I believe obviously it's got online multiplayer.
Yeah. Imagine it didn't. You still need to have your DS ready.
I think there's like new content, new dungeons, but it is essentially it's the same game. So it's not a remake; it is a remaster with new content and online multiplayer.
Sure. Which is less exciting, but still exciting. Still exciting, but less exciting.
I think I've not played the game in such a long time, and I loved it back in the day that I'm just really looking forward to getting
I think
back
it's only because
into that.
the original still looks good, because of the style it's in.
Yeah, like
it hasn't
like,
aged.
that,
it hasn't aged that badly, has it?
Like Dark Chronicles still looks good today.
Yeah.
From its sort of PS2 roots, just because of that cell shaded style.
So it's not a game that's going to get as much of a bonus as other games, is it?
No. So it just cleaner graphics is
yeah,
means
which
it will look even better. It means it will probably look generation appropriate potentially for that sort of game.
Yeah, so it'll still be it'll be fun, and it'll definitely be on the channel almost immediately. I'm assuming you guys are getting it on release.
I'll probably be buying it straight away and trying to convince as many people as I know to pick it up and play it with.
Yeah, so if you get it on release, I'll be streaming it on release, basically.
Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think I played that one.
You'd probably enjoy it. I find myself carrying the chalice a lot though. No one wants to do that.
Oh, I don't mind doing that. We take it in turns, do we?
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna be back in a second.
Okay, I'm posting a quest.
Oh, I will stick around for a second then.
Okay, so we're going to do the Pookie Pookie hunt, and then we're probably going to do some optional bits.
Yeah.
So
it's good to try and do the optionals as you go. And you want to try and craft. Well, I wouldn't focus too much on.
Well, I want to do. I want to hunt quite a few Pookie
armor,
Pookie because they give me my lightning stuff.
Sure.
You see.
We can join this one straight away as well. Lovely.
Cool.
No cutscenes.
Here's a random tip for you, Sam.
What's that?
The when the handler opens the book, it's quite a slow animation. If you hold R1, it actually just speeds the animation up.
Oh, does it?
I love how because Sheila gave the tip of pause it just as you kill a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about speeding the stuff up in it. I'm totally trying that.
Once you've done a few hunts, as great as say the cooking animations are, you don't want to watch them every time.
Yeah,
well, also because I thought it's really cool, but they don't actually match what you order.
I know. It's always the same thing each time.
Because the first time it did match what I ordered.
Sure. You do get new animations.
Oh, wow.
Joe, the quest is posted.
Yep, I'm now joining.
Okay, cool.
I just thought I'd change my weapon.
Oh, sure. What are you using now?
I've gone for the Jagras gear because it's a little bit earlier on, I think.
Oh, okay, sure.
And the charge blade?
Oh, okay.
The Jagras gear is so cool. It's the most beetle looking, I think, because it's got the beetle looking cloak, which I really like.
I think myself, Knight, Shogun here would probably all instantly automatically disagreed with you because you've evidently not seen the actual beetle armor.
No, but I mean, the most beetle looking for when you start, obviously.
Yeah, I could put the Veth Void gear on later.
No, there's like 3 or 4 different. There's like armors that just make you look like a big beetle, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm not a massive fan of the stuff that's too bulky, so.
Sure. If you like
my
me, you'll
armor
like the
choices is
Legiana
50% looking at power, 50% looking at aesthetics.
Sure. I mean, for the low ranks, it doesn't matter too much anyway.
Well, for the high ranks, it's just going to have to get over itself because it's how it's going to work, mate. Because some of the gear does not match other bits of the gear. What weapon are you using, Joe? Oh, is that the big crossbow thing? What is that?
No, it's the...
Oh, it's this big shield. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a sword and shield, but you get to morph it into an axe.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, so if you look at Joe's cape, I think that has like a cute little sort of beetle feel to it. I'm not talking about being a big beetle.
The cape?
Oh, you can't see
it.
Yeah.
Like the shape of it and stuff.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the shape looks like it's a beetle.
Yeah, it was nice. I like that. Nice and subtle. Oh, we're hunting a Pookie Pookie, aren't we?
So we're hunting a Pookie Pookie. If you haven't popped into the item chest, you might want to if you don't have antidotes on you, because this thing is poisonous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
There's
this is the poisonous one, isn't it? Oh, yeah, oops.
Yeah.
That's why I hunted it so many times.
Yeah, but there will be... as Joe just mentioned, there will be antidote herbs around, and the game automatically turns any antidote herbs you find, just automatically crafts them into antidotes for you. So.
Oh, hello, Zombie Games! You've come at quite a good time, because we're sort of starting to settle into it a bit. Anyone who's watched from the beginning, which is literally Mark lurking from the beginning, which I appreciate infinitely, Mark. Don't get me wrong. It's been a difficult watch, I would say. Considering the first hour was in French for a start.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, the first 15 minutes was Civilization, in theory. Not that anyone saw that. Is there a lightning? Oh yeah, because I felt yeah. Let me try and get my words out. I fought loads of Puke Puke solo because I was using a poison character. Who's the lightning monster on this map?
Tobi-Kadachi?
Yeah.
That's the one. So I want to hunt a whole bunch of Tobi-Kadachis. That's what I want to do.
Sure. I mean, if you want sleek armor, though, the Puke Puke armor is
It's
great.
quite nice, yeah.
I don't mind the Tobi-Kadachi. It's like this quite a slick, cool blue, isn't it?
Yeah. Although that might be the Titsuyaku you're thinking. That might be the Titsuyaku you're thinking.
Why? I don't care anymore. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's weird sort of looking for stuff. Oh, here we go. Right away. Because I think when I played it solo, imagine how slow these first bits were done.
Sure, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like,
it's basically all expeditions. So before I did any of these hunts, I knew the map pretty well.
Anyone by the Puke Puke other than me?
No.
No.
Okay.
I'm just sticking with Bandit.
Oh, I ran straight off.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, when is that happening? I need to be there. Zombie games. Come and give me some information. Oh yeah, so Mark mentioned it before, but we got lost in the cinematics. What do people think of the look of the PS5?
Looks good, but
I mean the physical console, not as.
I like it. I think it looks like a spaceship, and then everybody was like, "Oh, it looks like a router."
Yeah, a lot of people hating it because I know Mark's hating on it. To me, it looks like a ship from Halo.
Has anyone seen the joke picture where they've put a PlayStation 2 in between of a white binder folder?
No, I really like the look of it. I think it looks pretty sleek.
Yeah, I like it.
A lot of people, as I say, people say it looks like a router, but people have put a lot of effort into making routers look kind of good-ish, right? So it's kind of a weird world we live in where people are like, yeah, routers, they look kind of good, they kind of blend in, but if the console looks like this other piece of technology, people are going to get confused. Is it going to help me connect to the internet? No, I like the look of it. I think it looks pretty sleek.
I like it.
Alright, so zombie, so if you just you can't post a link. That's fair. If you just post, because we can look up zombie game, we can look you up. If you post what time you're doing it and stuff, so people can check that out. Where am I going?
Trying to find where you all are. Ah, you're up there.
Okay, we're getting there. Well, I think we found the Puke Puke, haven't we?
Yeah. I don't know if your scout flies are pointing you in the right direction.
Yeah, they are. They're catching up. And I always think with the looks of new consoles and stuff, you settle into it really quickly. So I think even for people who don't like it, which is fair enough, I think the speed, you just get used to that's what it looks like.
Yeah, like people complained about the look of the PS4 when it came out, and about the PS3 when that came out. So yeah, but the Xbox looks quite gross though. It's just a big black cube, isn't it?
Well, I think that's the yeah. It has got that sort of futuristic look to it though, doesn't it? The Xbox, where it's just like
Well, it reminds me of the Borg.
Yeah. Well, it's got that sort of
design.
futuristic look where practicality overwrites everything in a sort of dystopian future.
Like Borg was not designed for its appearance.
Yeah. Or it just goes for like sheer power. It's a very masculine looking console, isn't it?
I'm a female. I struggled with the original Xbox controller because it was massive and I.
Well, it was described as for Australian pig farmers, wasn't it?
That was the yeah. It was, I think it was pig stranglers is what the reference was. The original Xbox controller.
I was looking at the new Xbox controller. It looks huge again. It's really wide and fat, and it's got almost no grip at the bottom.
Well, to be fair though, Sheila, I suppose the reason they've done that is because young people and women don't play games. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
All men who aren't over 7 foot. You have to be. I think you have to be a 7 foot male to, to play.
We might want to get out of. Might want to give this some
No
distance,
way! We're going to take them all on. I'm going to get all the gear. Oh, hang on! I'm about to die.
Oh, I was on acid now. Do I have any poop on me?
Run away, Bandit!
Sure, if you've got a dung pod, now is a good time to throw it.
Oh, the Boogie keeps getting in the way of the dung pod.
But that's also fine, right? Because if the Puke retreats, we could leave the Jagras and the Anjanath.
Have retreated.
Yeah.
Just drinking a couple of cheeky potions.
Seems reasonable.
That makes sense. But yeah, so I'm not keen on the new Xbox.
It's too male, isn't it?
It's
too male.
Like, I am bad.
It's the sort of thing you'd imagine. Well, I don't know. It's a bit, yeah. You'd love to see the design team and the genders of them all.
Yeah. All white males.
Yeah.
Guarantee that.
There's not a lot of femininity, is there, in the
No, it's really not.
in the design of the Xbox. And I know this is where people go, oh, what's it supposed to be? Pink, you know.
Oh no, I don't even like.
You know, that's sort of the default, isn't it? Oh, what's it supposed to have, like flowers
pink and fluffy with little dice in the mirror. No,
that's it, isn't it? Just a yeah.
Just also
less severe, I suppose.
Yeah. So a bit smoother edges, just round the edges slightly. Plus, humans naturally really like ergonomic shapes, so we're drawn for shapes with round edges, and that is very cute-like. So.
Oh. Annoyingly, I can't get my Kinsect thing off because they've got no stamina.
Oh yeah. So.
Also, when do they give you health? Why do they give you health sometimes?
So there's a fourth buff that Kinsect gives you, which is health, which is usually found in the tail of most monsters.
Okay.
They get some flash pods and flash them down.
Come on, Kinsect. Oh! Kinsect!
Okay, monster's trapped in the vines. Now hit it with all you've got.
Oh yeah, cool. I'm on it. What's he called? Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, zombie games. That sounds awesome. I'll have to. Oh, hang on. Oh. Sorry, zombie games. I'm trying to glance at chat while not trying to dive by this Pookie. Sorry, team. You crack on with it. Oh, brilliant. Wind pressure's now negated.
Yeah, so if I do my songs in a specific order, it just gives me like a free wind pressure negated as part of it.
Right, Pookie head, come back here. No. Oh, I can't get him in the head. He's shifting about like an absolute man. Here we go. Right, we're away. Oh, come back here, mate.
Looking to flash him if you are. Oh, I did that one accidentally. Sorry. There you
go. Oh, my weapon's broken. Oops. I'm on wet stoning. Oh, don't give me that. Don't give me that, zombie games. We're having no. I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, it would look absolutely legit. But I am more than happy with how good it looks here. Poor old console gaming. To be fair, I suppose the difference between console and PC is about to... when the Xbox and PS5 come out. That difference just isn't going to be there for, well, for a little bit at least.
So before you go and chase it down, Bandit, it did drop its tail.
Oh,
so
cool.
you want to carve that before you hunt it down. It's just here.
Yeah, so that's going to be one nice thing is... oh, get out of the way, piercing pod. No!
Oh, they're so annoying, aren't they?
Jeez. Just so much ammo everywhere.
Yes, the piercing pods actually drop off the monster, which is why you sometimes just see a bunch of them around where the carve is. If it sort of...
little bonus,
took a lot of
isn't it?
damage there. Yeah.
But yeah, zombie games, I mean, you're bang right, this obviously does look absolutely... PC does look nicer, there's no getting around that. But I'm always a boring person to talk about graphics to, as anyone who's talked to me about graphics has found out, because I'm the sort of person who plays Monster Rancher and is happy with that. Is happy with the graphics of that game. Where's he gone?
He's gone to the other side of the... So you can open up your map. You should be able to see him. He's chilling out at the...
Yeah, so I couldn't even see my
area
fireflies.
6.
Yeah, because he goes back to his little bed, doesn't he?
Yes, that's right.
He's got the skull on him, so he's near death.
Yeah, so he's near death.
Right, we're on our way. Oh, mushrooms. Oh, I also, can I just say, I'm not a massive fan of collecting unique mushroom colony does not count towards picking mushrooms.
I can see that being... Yeah.
I find that slightly annoying. Because they're mushrooms. Gosh damn it. It's just mean. Oh no.
That's the problem.
Oh, I've got into a fight, so I've lost all my scout flies.
That's fine. Just continue heading the way you're heading.
Yeah, in the right direction.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, we're there. Yeah, because obviously there was a bit of a... Because obviously it kicked up a bit of fuss when it was all that stuff about the PS5 is more powerful than a gaming PC.
Oh,
because
sure.
That won't last, though.
No, but because obviously the thing is, it should be as good as a gaming PC because it's brand new. It's like buying a new PC, isn't it? But sort of condensed and slightly different. But obviously, the whole point is, yeah, like you're saying, it's not going to upgrade much. So when a new graphics card comes out, I'm not going to be putting that in my PS5. Oh no. Don't worry, I was just taking a 10-minute break while I drink 2 potions. You're the slowest drinker ever, Bandit. You need to sort that out. Oh, come back here, mate.
Got poison around him, careful. Bandit, you're in the poison.
Yeah, I know. I'm absolutely bossing the poison. I'm actually poisoning myself on purpose to try and get myself an immunity to it. So it's like, I think that's the pro strats.
That's yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Hey! Oh no, Cockatoo don't! Oh no. Cockatoo's redeemed JazzCockatoo, but it's not Jazz today. Again.
It's just a Cockatoo.
It's just Cockatoo again. Yeah. Hi though, Kitty the Cockatoo, and I apologise for what's about to happen. Yeah, there we go. Such a disgrace. I mean, it's still a cute little cockatoo, but it's very much missing Jazz.
Right, back in a minute.
Okay. I think it's quite a long time before we fight Toby Kadachi, isn't it? Oh, actually, I don't know because I played it so slowly when I played it on my own.
Sam, played a game slowly? Never.
Well, especially with this sort of game. Imagine if I played this one fast. I managed to play very fast game. I'd play Mortal Kombat slowly. Oh, hang on, I forgot to accept. Yeah, take all. Yes. Oh, fair play. Is she still? Because I assumed something had obviously happened and she'd closed her stream. That is more than fair enough. Okay. Confirm. Survival expert. Oh, I got survival expert because I picked the most plants. Well done, me. Oh, well, you guys were killing the Pookie Pookie. One of us was collecting flowers.
You do get to have your own garden later.
Oh, I
yeah,
love
it's
it.
beautiful.
Is that the one with that little pool bit?
Yeah.
You've done well.
Yeah, you get a pond and you get a little garden area.
Yeah.
And you get like a huge bed and you get calicos playing the harp.
Listen up.
Amazing.
Because I originally did it for, well, basically I use it to cultivate stuff to make traps.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to begin the Elder Dragon investigation.
Yeah, I think me and Jack have got to the point where we just got bitterbug and honey constantly.
Yeah.
Something like I sort of cycle between making bitterbugs, honey, god bugs, and mite seeds. Those are my most common farms.
Oh, well, see, I did ivy and thunderbugs.
Ah.
Because I wanted the, well, that's the trap. They were the traps I was using at the time. See.
Sure. So I think the thing is, like a thunderbug, you like I might get through one per quest if I'm capturing a lot, which I haven't been. Whereas mite seeds, I can get through somewhere between like 3 and 7 per quest.
So what do they do?
So a mite seed just by itself gives you a boost to your attack for 3 minutes.
Okay.
But it's also used in 2 different crafts. It's used to make demon drug, which gives you a buff until you faint to your attack. And it's used in demon powder, which gives your team a buff to attack for 3 minutes. And those 3 buffs all stack. So you drink your demon drug at the start of the quest, you get close to the fight, you throw your demon powder, buff everyone up, you eat your mite seed, just makes your attack monstrously high for 3 minutes, and then once you've beaten the monster down a bit, it flies away, you then reapply those buffs, so you can get through about, so if you maybe get through about 5 or 7 mite seeds in a fight.
Sure.
So Bandit has posted a new quest.
Yep.
Which we cannot join yet, because he's got cutscenes. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay, fair enough. I'll head off then.
Yeah. Yeah, don't forget to eat.
Oh, I've already forgotten. Alright, let's go up. Come and then
you can
you can eat at the thing.
You can
eat at the camp
though,
if you
can't
depart. Yeah. If you depart, you can. Just grab a cheeky snack there.
Yeah, I'll do that. View mode.
It's also worth knowing for
What's
if you do
view
cart
mode?
during.
I didn't bother reading it. Oh.
I think it's for like taking photos.
I didn't know this existed.
Oh, I'd never do that.
Well, it's
forgot about
potential
that.
for thumbnail creation, Sheila.
Oh yeah.
Well, for
you,
other
yeah.
people, but I it's not how I do my thumbnails because
Yeah.
I'm boring.
So I don't know about yours, Knight or Shogun, but at the moment all I'm bringing into these things is 10 mega potions. That is my item pouch right now.
Yeah, I'm just bringing some potions, the mega potions, and just my armor things, armor talons.
Oh, we can't join that quest yet.
No, we can't join it yet. I've actually taken the armor talons and the bits off because
Good for you. I'm not.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Because they give you a pretty, like, the boost you get from like the armor talon and the armor charm is actually higher than the defense you get from your armor at this point in the game.
Yeah, I didn't even realise that. You've just...
Oh, so I've gone to a new map.
Yeah. You in the Wildspell Waste or something?
Yeah. So when I played this on my own, it took me, well, probably at least 20 hours before I went here.
Of course it did.
Yeah.
I knew the previous map though. I knew that so well. I can't believe I'm here already. This feels weird and inappropriate. I think I had full Toby Kadachi gear before I went here. Well, full
So
Twiggy gear.
you're just in your base leather, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I was all right with when I thought you guys were going to be here.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. We'll see.
The Wildspire waste features a mixture of dry land and swamps.
Because your defense is currently a massive 10.
Yeah, it's a bit rubbish, isn't it? I
yeah,
think it can get higher than 10, can't it, later on?
Yeah, I think if you crafted the Hunter's gear, so that's just the Jagger stuff you get at the beginning, that base is 30.
Sure.
Hey, look, a waterfall.
And also by completing bounties, you get Armored Sphere to upgrade this stuff as well.
Or I could just use my 600 Armored Sphere or whatever it is.
Your King Armored Sphere? I don't think you'll have one on this profile, will you?
Oh, no. So why do I have up my old one?
It's just because it was a 3-year anniversary, 2-year anniversary reward or something like that. Everyone got a bunch of cool stuff.
Sure.
Including 3 King Armor Spheres. Which I've only now just gotten to the point in the game where I can use them. Because I need, it's like 200 points just to get one level.
Yeah.
Like for an additional +2 defense on an item.
Oh, Keith the Cockatoo's just got a new horse and called it Bandit.
Aww.
We love you, Keith the Cockatoo. And Adore Bubble Dragon, you are... well, I was about to say it's definitely bedtime, but it's 8:45. That's an early bed. But to be fair, Adore Bubble Dragon gets up early to drive her housemates to work.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so hearts for Adore Bubble Dragon. And fair play. Also, birthday in the morning, so...
Yeah.
However, from talking to Adore Bubble, I think her birthdays are exciting as mine, so... Well, maybe not that bad. That's probably a bit mean. No one's birthdays are like mine.
Yeah, yours are pretty sad.
So just to make, so this time, because it was lockdown, I had a takeaway and watched a film on my own. And I like that I can use the phrase because it was in lockdown. As though it would be any different if it wasn't. But to be fair though, if it wasn't lockdown, I would have...
Jack might come over.
Yeah, you might do. And to be fair, I did have plans if it wasn't lockdown. I was going to go to the cinema on my own. So that was my original plan. My favourite activity. I genuinely love it. Yeah. So it's a real glimpse into my life for anyone in the chat there. It's solitude, isn't it? Okay. Oh no, the big dragon's coming.
Did you hear that? Everyone, be careful. Mind checking it out for us there, partner?
Oh, hear me! Rathian!
Oh no, it's a Rathian.
That was weird.
That's what he says. Maybe I should, because people are always talking about doing like a little bit of voice acting and stuff for games. Maybe I should talk like a Joe Vai.
Who's Joe Vai?
The Joe Vai scholar. So just talk like these guys to get more into the game.
Oh, don't do that.
I think from now on, whenever we play it, that's how to just sort of to make it more sort of realistic, isn't it?
I think that's probably a bad idea.
Why?
Oh, good heavens.
Oh God.
I've only said one word.
It's right in my ear as well. It just.
I love the fact that I said one word, and that was enough. I've just heard me say it back.
It's not okay, is it?
It's annoying, isn't it? Even with one word. It's incredible.
That was horrifyingly close.
Right. So yeah, I think you do need to upgrade your armor a little bit. I can appreciate you wanting to push on, but you do want to try and get like Hunters or Bone, at least, to get that armor.
Right.
Get that defense up.
God,
From
blimey.
10.
What's wrong with 10? I take quite a lot of damage, to be fair.
Yeah.
I might just take the leather off. If you're gonna choose the colour of your underwear, I'm gonna be doing it. Oh, do our Bubble Dragons just ask the Mystic a question? So first of all, the Mystic always thinks I'm playing well. Oh, he did the pirate joke again. Still a good joke though, and it still makes me smile.
You sort of like choose the ratio of that, and you have that one as sort of like 60% chance. It just tells the I'm 80 joke.
No, so I've only put 10 jokes on it at the moment.
Okay.
Because
I mean,
what I
that's
didn't
pretty
want to do
close
is
to how many jokes there are.
I didn't want to put like 50 on, and then for it to not work.
Oh, sure, that makes sense. Yeah.
The Mystic, because he's a bit of a trickster, he actually just tells jokes instead, Adorable. So he doesn't do what a Mystic's supposed to. It's because he's cheeky. Also, it's sort of he answers it in his own way. So when you say, is the bandit playing well, and he says, what does a pirate say on his 80th birthday, in a way that sort of answers the question.
It is absolutely massive. What a magnificent specimen.
We're almost there.
But we do need to have a new joke. Right, that's getting updated. Chat, what are your favourite jokes? Yes, 32-bit Jester. Classic Jester. Right, what are your guys' favourite? Do you have a favourite joke?
Yes, it's one which Adam himself told us.
Now remember, let's try and keep it PG-13 before.
Yeah, it is not stream appropriate.
Yeah. So if it's not PG-13, keep it quiet.
Then no, I don't have a favourite joke.
Don't think I know many stream appropriate jokes that are
Okay,
good.
hang on.
I think most of mine are not appropriate.
Hang on, what am I doing? I'll defend the researchers. Oops.
Let's see what kind of present Zora Magdaros has left for us.
Oh yeah, so one of my favourite jokes. Well, this isn't one of my favourite jokes, to be fair. So to start with a lie, but it's one that's on the OS or whatever in the Outer Worlds tells you jokes, and one of the ones she says is a star walks into a black hole but doesn't seem phased. The black hole turns to the star and says, "I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation."
That's actually pretty good.
Good, isn't it?
That is pretty good.
It's a good one.
I've got a joke for you, which I posted to our little chat the other day on WhatsApp. What's the difference between a well-dressed man on a bike and a poorly dressed man on a unicycle? Attire.
Amazing.
And if you're driving a Tesla and get it stolen, is it now an Edison?
It's a bit of a nice science history joke.
Yeah. You gotta both know a little bit about science and about history.
I like that one. So I'm keeping a very close eye on Bandit's stream here to wait for when he's in cutscenes, so that I know I can potentially join the quest when the cutscene ends.
So do you reckon you can join to help me hunt this guy?
Yeah, as long as it wasn't an expedition that you.
Okay, I can now use
started
an SOS flare. So do I need to do that?
Yep. No, you don't.
Yep.
You do not.
Okay.
No, you can just join. It's open.
Help! There's a Baroth and I'm wearing leather.
Yeah. So
He's gonna beat the absolute C out of me.
Right.
Right, I need to
Okay.
get
Okay, do a bubble joke.
Yeah, to keep my eating sort of fair and balanced with what Bandit can do, I've been using the Brew Lovers platter, which is on the second page.
I use the unpredictable one.
Unpredictable's also a good choice.
Oh, so...
yeah. Just because you drink so much alcohol with it, you get some buffy things, but it doesn't like launch your attack way above where it should be at this point. Yeah. Because if we were to eat, say, a full fish meal, the defense we'd get from the food would be better than Bandit's armor at the moment.
Yeah, you couldn't hurry up, could you? You couldn't tell the game to load faster.
Yeah, load faster.
Rapscallion appears to be holding his own, though.
Well, because the problem is now the difficulty's gone up, but no one's here.
I've changed my armor just for you as well.
Oh, cheers, mate.
No, I like Adorable's joke about the shark.
Yeah, I keep trying to read it out, Sheila, but I keep getting myself in all sorts of trouble.
Alright, we'll hunt a Barroth and then we will read the joke.
No, Sheila can read the joke while I try and not get hit.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Okay, a shark is talking to another shark and says, one of us might be possessed by an owl. Who? Well, that's who. That's the thing we don't...
I think you've ruined the punchline, but I get it.
No, I'm just reading it out.
It's how you tell it.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
No, I get it. It's funny. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Well, Jack, you can reread it and see it.
Whoa. Well, to be Sheila, I fumbled over my one, and that was my own joke. That was not my own joke, but that's what I was familiar with.
And it doesn't help when you have a starter like me.
No, this is true. I'm going to refuse from telling it because, as a professional comedian, I would, of course, have to charge for sharing my humour on stream.
Where are you guys? How far away are you?
So what is it with...
I'm about 3 meters.
I don't know...
Cool.
Yeah, I'm running up from underground right now.
Oh, there it is. Oh, God.
He's well grumpy, by the way. Yeah, adorable. Yeah, thank you. That's probably going to be helpful. She's gonna post it in the Discord so we can watch it properly.
Yeah.
So we get little sharks with it, I'm assuming, or people dressed as sharks. Ah, maybe we need to post a video of baby shark as well.
That is it.
Yeah, but I'm the only one here.
I'm coming.
Whoop.
Oh, it's mucking itself up. Right.
Come on. Mark Forrest going on a side. Hang on. Oh yeah, so you've gone on. Is the side quest not working? I'm gonna have to have a little look at.
I've mounted it, by the way.
Cool.
Ooh. You guys hunt. I'm gonna. I'm retreating for a second.
I can't do damage to it.
Whoa! Oh, I haven't got any energy. Okay. Oh, cooldown. Oh, yeah, of course. Cheers, Mark. And cheers, Adorable. Before I panic, that's what... Well, Streamlabs and I don't get on all the time, so...
Yeah, all I hear is you complaining about Streamlabs.
To be fair, I would say anyone who uses Streamlabs spends a lot of time complaining about Streamlabs. It's a fickle beast, is Streamlabs. Because basically it only works when it wants to work. Because you don't even have to change any settings, and next time it doesn't work, or it started working again. It's an absolute nightmare. I'm sort of hoping it will settle down. And by settle down, I'll get better at it. Whoa! He's well angry, isn't he? Stroppy Balos. Can't he just settle down and let us kill you? What's wrong with him?
Alright, so I just saw that Joe's wearing full Beetle gear.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Joe.
Now's not the best time to look at it because we're all submerged in water.
Yeah, I'm basically dressed as an escort.
And what are you using? Are you using the rapid fire crossbow, whatever it's called?
That's just the bow and arrow.
Just the bow.
Oh, just bow and arrow. Yeah, so the other weapon I was looking at using, if I wasn't using the insect glaive, the only other one really, is the crossbow. Looks quite cool.
The heavy bow gun or the light one?
Do they both use loads of different types of shot?
I think so.
Because it's basically, I was just trying to find which ones were the most complicated.
Alright.
Because you get loads of ammo for the crossbow, which you just you can't use, can you? If you don't use the crossbow, obviously. But I always feel like I'm missing out.
There's some pretty cool stuff. I don't think you can use them on everything though. I think
It would be
each
nice.
weapon has a set of ammo that it uses.
Sure. See, 'cause that looks so cool. I love that shit. I would, yeah. I think I understand why, but it would be quite cool if you could swap between a melee and ranged weapon.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a bow gun, you know, like the long bow and the insect glaive.
It would be. I think it would be nice to have that in single player. Right, because like multiplayer, you want sort of a squad with different weapons that are each bringing like their own sort of specialties to the table, right? So this is a pretty cool team. So we've got the insect glaive for mobility, we've got the hunting horn for buffs, we've got you know, the bow for ranged combat, we've got sword and shield for sort of upfront tankiness.
I suppose so,
So
but
it's
it'd still be quite cool if, you know, as soon as something hits the air, we all get bows out.
That's what flash pods are for, I think. Really.
Sure. Yeah.
You just bring it down.
I think
But
it's
yeah,
because basically I want to
be
be able to do everything the game has. So when I pick up ammo for weapons I don't use, it always, you know, I want to use it.
Yeah, no, I can appreciate that. I'd like to have access to a ranged option in single player.
Yeah. Yeah. So even if it was just for single player or 2 player.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, you could just use the boomerang, right?
Hang on, the what?
I forgot about that.
Just buy boomerangs.
Ooh. Is that an item? Oh, so it's an item, isn't it, the boomerang?
Yeah.
As opposed to a weapon class.
Yeah.
I've played
Apparently
the game
you can actually cut tails using it.
Nice. Just throw boomerangs and cut things' tails off. Tough, isn't it, the Barroth?
Yeah.
I love that weary yes. Yeah. It's got all the health.
Because my sword keeps bouncing off its armor. It's really frustrating.
So there's 2 different kinds of weapon, I think, in terms of like sharp and blunt, excluding like ranged weapons. So something like the Barroth with really hard shell is very resistant to sharp weapons, but kind of soft and blunt. Like my weapon does not really bounce off of it.
Sure.
Also, the Barroth has different stages with the mud.
Yes.
Yeah.
Its elemental weaknesses change during the fight, which is very cool.
That's quite cool.
Like I can't remember which way around it is, but sometimes he's weak to fire and sometimes he's immune to it, based on whether he's covered in mud or not.
Right. Okay.
And the same applies to sort of water weakness and immunity.
Can you change your own element during a fight? Is there any weapon that does that?
No.
Right.
Yeah, the bow.
Oh, sorry, of course.
Oh, yeah.
The bow
and the
different ammo
crossbow
types.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd assume they're the same.
Yeah, that you can bring like this. You can bring stats. I know you can bring different stats ailment ammo with you. All right, it's limping. We're getting that.
Yeah, that
nice
worked.
try, nice try, Bandit.
Well, I couldn't remember which one launched me forwards. Not that one. Oops. I do like the fact that the more powerful the slinger ammo, the less you have of it.
Yes.
I'm a genuinely big fan of that. Because like torch pods and stuff are brilliant, and but 5 is.
It did not have much else left, did it?
No, I shot him in the tail.
That'll do it.
Yes, there are sort of ways around for craftable slinger ammo, because the most useful slinger ammo, I think, is probably the flash pod.
Sure,
especially
yeah.
against flying enemies, because it stuns enemies, it brings them down to the ground. It's invaluable, and so the game only lets you bring 3.
Yeah.
But they're made out of, is it flash bugs?
Thunderbugs?
Yeah.
Oh no, flash bugs in it. Yeah, that sounds right.
Flash bugs. Yeah. But you can carry 10 flash bugs with you. So my normal item loadout has 3 flash pods and 10 flash bugs in it.
Sure.
And then I have one of my radial menus set to craft flash pods instantly. So that way, if I use all 3 of my base ones, I can just craft new ones quickly, so I can bring 13 flash pods with me on any hunt.
Sure. Oh, welcome back, Ollie. Welcome back to a stream which I would say has picked up a bit.
Yeah, started slow, but we are gaining momentum.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
Question, Sam, are you still on your reward
Oh, look
screen?
how fabulous my guy
Or
looks
you-
there. Hang on, sorry, just in 30 seconds.
Wait for us back at
Yeah.
camp.
Yeah, Sheila's right. Look how fabulous he is. That's the most fabulous character that anyone's
Oh, well,
ever made.
his makeup, yeah, it is pretty fabulous.
Oh, sure. You've not made it to the reward screen yet, have you, Bandit?
No.
No. When you do, could you just check the bonus items to see if it gives you a golden egg after the end of every quest?
Okay.
The years fly by faster.
Because me and Knight, we're getting a golden egg at the end of every quest, which...
Yeah, I'm obviously selling it straight away.
Yeah, which is
Sure.
worth 20,000 ZE per sell. So I was just wondering if the game's giving... I wonder if the game's giving that
Why are
to
you
you
getting
as well.
that? Is that from where you are in the
might
game?
It might just be because the game's rewarding us for going back and helping a new player.
Let's find a suitable place.
Sure.
Oh, I did wonder why I was getting random stuff.
So I don't remember getting it, but back when we did these quests, I wasn't good enough to acknowledge half the stuff I was getting, right?
So, my old friends are well. Praise be. It sounds like the good scholars are as incorrigible as ever. Might I ask, are you tracking the monster that dropped that massive slag? I as well. It seems so easy. Follow the trail, find the truth.
Yeah, I think I've ended up with 4 of those.
Been a pleasure. Nearby you will find my
I'm assuming I won't have any.
Is that how many quests we've done?
About right, yeah.
You and the others, please pass a message on to the commander.
I mean, if that's the case, if you're not getting them and it's giving them to us for
compels me on,
helping you out, that makes this very worthwhile for us.
If you two feel so compelled,
It's actually a pretty good incentive.
paths again at the end.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I think I'm nearly at the end of the. Cool. Oh, good morning, Reese Spice. How you doing?
Good
How you
afternoon,
do-
even.
What's that?
It's afternoon.
We have
Good
just
afternoon.
creeped into afternoon.
Oh no, well, Reese Spice has just woken up, so it's morning. for him.
Okay. Fair enough.
When you do night shifts, time means different. So I treat it as morning.
Fair enough.
And are you excited for a little bit of Sea of Thieves? So it starts at 5:30. Danny did tell me earlier, and I'm pretty sure it's 5:30.
I can see there that Bandit is not getting gold eggs. So
Cool,
fair
good.
enough.
And yeah, so I'll be able to. So everyone who's free at 5:30, go watch Memory Card Full, play some Sea of Thieves, and I'll be able to watch the first hour before I've got my second stream today, and then I'll just have to catch up on the second hour, the second half of it later. Obviously, we've got Dragon Age Origins this evening, which I've played almost none. I played a little bit when it first came out, but I've played so little of the Dragon Age series.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I'm busy this evening, and I won't be able to catch the majority of the live stream for that because I've not played Dragon Age Origins in a long time, and I'd love to see some of it.
And because I'm going to be playing through them all, I'm super excited for it.
Sure. Do you know what racing class you're picking?
I don't know what's available.
So
No. Well, I'll find out later.
Okay.
Don't you worry about that, mate. Okay, cool, done.
Head to the Wildspire Waste immediately.
Yeah, don't worry, Reese. I'm very much letting people know that you haven't just woken up late.
It's a very good cover story, I think, the night shift thing.
Yeah, he does night shifts. That's what he calls going out drinking. I'm just off doing a night shift.
Drinking right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but it's just him on his own standing outside a club that's closed.
Yeah, standing outside the pub, crying, drinking a beer.
Yeah, doing a night shift.
From home.
Yeah.
God, that sounds a bit bleak.
That's a bit bleak.
Okay, posted a new quest.
Okay.
I'm going to do some crafting.
It says... Oh, there we go. This one's got a cutscene on it, so we'll have to hold fire until you get to that.
Oh, for goodness sake.
That's going to happen a lot.
Yeah, until you reach the end of the story.
You sort of settle into it.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, to be fair, Reese could just pretend he's in a different time zone.
Yeah.
Oh, no, well, actually,
well,
hang on, who's 5 hours behind?
America.
Is America 5 hours behind or 5 hours ahead? Behind, aren't they?
Behind, yeah.
Yeah, he's just in America.
Yeah, so it's going to do the 5 or 6 hours behind.
That reminds me of an argument my brother had with someone once.
Yeah?
He was trying to explain how New Zealand's at the start of the time zones. And they were arguing the fact that America got everything first.
Oh, God love it. Was this person American?
Yeah. They were just telling my brother all this, and he's like, nah. He goes, I lived in New Zealand, like all the films, because it's the day ahead, we get it all first.
Right.
And the person was like, nah, that's not real. Like,
gotta trust an American to think that America gets everything first. We're America, yeah. We're the best. We get everything first.
To be fair, Australia, because I think, yeah.
I was like, oh, cool. So we get films come out in New Zealand first, and I was like, oh, brilliant. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's only a couple of hours ahead, you know, but
I love it.
It's quite good.
Okay, what do I want?
Yeah, they start the new year first.
What's that?
It's like when people were concerned that the world was going to end in like 2012, right? You get to watch Australia, New Zealand, and just confirm that the world is in fact not ending.
Oh, hang on. Adora Bubble's moving stuff up to the study. Now, every time she moves something, she gets hurt. So we all need to send her good luck. Good luck, Adora Bubble.
Try not to get hurt.
I thought you were supposed to say break a leg.
No! You never say that to Adora Bubble Dragon. She will take that literally. Oh, well done. Thanks for jinxing it. Absolutely ruthless.
Yeah, like we got to go into Y2K fearlessly with the knowledge that all computers wouldn't stop thanks to New Zealand finding out first.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got your little Palico to come and help. Minor Palico.
It's really point me upgrading my weapons.
Oh, I'm not actually sure what I'm doing. Find the missing scholar.
Oh, the question is, who should I dress up as now? I can dress up as a Baroth.
Oh, the Baroth armor is absolutely massive.
I love them. It makes you look like a rook chess piece.
It does, yeah.
I thought I'd just clarify that quickly, just in case anyone thought you looked like a rook, as in the bird.
Well, I still remember, and poor old Jester won't be favourable for us saying this. But do you remember when he made his character called Rook on, I want to say Final Fantasy 9?
It was Final Fantasy 9. Steiner wanted to name his character Rock, spelt it R-O-O-K. And
yeah, so he spelled it Rook instead of Rock, but it was a better name.
Yep, much better name.
Yeah. Rook is a cool name, isn't it?
Rook is a cool name. Every time I play through Final Fantasy 9, I think about that when I go to naming Steiner.
It's that poor thing, isn't it? You just can't live anything down. The stuff that sticks in your brain.
Yeah, to be fair, he'd have been 5 or 6 at the time, so like really little.
Yeah, but the problem is we weren't as little.
You were like 8 or something. You weren't exactly much older.
We're not much older than
old enough for it to stick in our brain more than he wished it did.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't really know where I'm going here.
No, that's fine.
But I'm searching for footprints and stuff, aren't I suppose?
You've got to find the missing scholar as your quest, right? So.
Yes.
Yeah, just keep looking around. That's fine.
Yeah, I know, but I sort of want to crack on, innit? Yeah, there you go. See, Adorable Dragon. In a performance when she was 10, she broke her foot on stage. Don't tempt her. Right, stop picking stuff up, Bandit.
Did someone wish you
There's
good
a
luck?
Cactuar! Oh, I'm not good enough to take him.
No, do not hit the
Don't
Cactuar.
hit it, but you can capture it with your net.
Cool.
Also, I can see you've not emptied your item pouch.
No, I know.
Stuff.
I'm just in a hurry here.
Yeah, don't hurry. Like the game's pretty steady paced, so
yeah,
you've got to.
Oh, I missed him.
You've got to find a good.
Got him.
Find a good balance between taking your time.
So what do you get if you for killing a Cactuar?
Nothing. I don't think.
Oh, do you know?
No, I've never really.
I don't think so. The main reason to attack a Cactuar, as far as I can tell, is to attack it, say, near a Baroth, right, or something like that. And then when it's shooting all its needles out, to have it hit the Baroth in error.
Sure.
Like the other day when we accidentally hit the Cactuar and it attacked that. What was it?
Just a big thing.
Yeah. Or something.
Because I fought a Cactuar because I wanted to kill it.
Did you
and
also, yeah.
It ran away. And I couldn't get it.
There we go. So if your item pouch is full and you still want to pick stuff up, you can fast travel back to the camp.
Nah, I'm gonna find the.
But yeah, just for future reference, because you can always fast travel to any camp you explored, and that's a good thing to do, especially on expeditions when you're just trying to farm a lot of stuff.
Where are you, Scholar? I'm assuming you don't know where I'm supposed to be going.
Nope.
No.
I know where it's not, though. I don't think it's down here. Okay. See, it's a shame you guys can't be here and help me look for scholar clues.
Oh, yeah, this is unfortunate.
Do you know what I mean? This is cool. So I'm assuming I can put the Cactuar in my room then, can I?
Yes.
Nice. I normally have flying stuff in my room. Bit more fun, isn't it?
Okay.
So why is the Cactuar in it? Was there a little...
There's a Final Fantasy XIV crossover.
Right.
Much later on in the game. We're not... I think I'm just about at the point where you can fight the behemoth.
So is it just a bit of fun, or is it canon?
Just a bit of fun. It's not canonical. Because you've got Bayek of Siwa from Assassin's Creed Origins in here. There's a whole side quest where you get to play as Geralt, and
sure.
it is utterly fantastic because it captures everything that's good about Monster Hunter and everything that's good about The Witcher in a single quest.
Sure.
There's also Devil May Cry as well.
There is indeed. You get Dante stuff in it. There's a Resident Evil 2 crossover. There's Street Fighter crossover. You can play as Ryu in this. There's loads of stuff like that.
Okay. Oh. All right, guys, settle down.
So, what areas of your map have you not explored yet?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But I should get little blue scout flies, shouldn't I?
Potentially. Oh, I can actually see on the thing, it says book on your... I think this is from like 30 seconds ago, so it looks like you're on the right kind of trail, yeah. Although from what I'm looking at, you won't see scout flies if you're in a fight.
No, so I'm just looking for blue ones. Here we go. Here's another one. We're getting there.
Cool.
We're getting there. And then we'll have time to do one more hunt.
Yeah.
If I remember rightly, for this quest, they're along the river, aren't they?
They all seem to be at the moment, yeah. I saw it vaguely, it's sort of coming back to me, I think, where he ends up.
I actually think you've done this more recently than I have as well, Bandit. So, that's...
Yeah, well I will have, yeah, because I started later.
Yeah.
Is that the scholar?
There we go.
What's that he's sitting next to? It looks like a Baroth?
Oh yeah, because I got to fight the big fish.
Oh, the Gyrototus. Awesome.
So you might be able to pop in to help with that, mightn't you?
Yes, yeah. As soon as that happens, the monster.
Which would be just Andy.
Yeah, I'm sort of watching you on stream. So as soon as the cutscene appears, and I'm sort of listening out for the, sort of watching for that.
Yeah.
And then it should just let me join straight away. I'm sort of primed and ready to jump straight in. And then whilst it loads, I just grab a quick bite to eat and hop in.
The Gyrototus, that didn't kill the Baroth.
The Gyrototus. He's great, isn't he?
Nice.
Yeah.
Big mudfish.
That hay fever.
Okay, I'm back. Right. You're on your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've never used it before, but I decided to take the gun this time.
Nice.
That the light or the heavy bolts?
The heavy one? I have no idea how to use it. We're just gonna do that.
Do you reckon I can catch it with the net? The Gyrototus?
The Gyrototus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Just throwing it around it.
Fishing rod actually is probably slightly stronger.
It's worth a try, isn't it?
Well, when we first found out that we can catch like monsters, and then we were given a net, I assumed that net was going to be used to catch the monsters.
Yeah.
So I tried it, and I was like, "This net's tiny. Do I get bigger nets later on?"
Because I would say capturing monsters and making traps. The tutorial for that, I would say, is probably not quite clear enough either.
Yeah.
You've got to work out quite a bit of that yourself, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, until you get to a point in the story, I think, where it forces you to capture a monster for the ecology people.
I think also you've got to remember that the game's been changed over time.
Sure.
So like when it first came out, there's a lot of stuff that wasn't available. I don't think high rank was even in it.
I thought high rank was in the base game.
Yeah, I think it got released a bit later though.
Oh, did it really?
There's like a bunch of things where they released it and we just see it as normal storyline.
Sure. I know that things like the Lunastra, the Devil Joe are additions to the game.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, they're not part of the base game at all. And then 2 of the like more fun hunts as well.
Yeah.
I think they downgraded the difficulty rating as well.
Oh, wow. Right, I'm in trouble here.
Run away.
Oh, I fainted.
Okay.
Well, it's because it takes him 15 minutes to drink a potion.
Yeah, so the monsters, they are designed to target people who are trying to do stuff like drink potions as well.
Right, okay.
So if the monster looks like it's just chilling out, and then you drink a potion, you will aggro it with that very action. Same for like taking a whetstone action and things like that.
Yeah, just to wind you up a bit.
Yeah, so we're gonna hold fire and wait for you to get back into the
crack on.
fight, Bandit.
Crack on, mate. I'm right here.
I need to pick the stuff off of this round cactus.
Same.
Yeah, like I'm here, so just
Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah, you're right there. Nice.
Whoa. Yeah, so
yeah, so you need better armor, I think, at this point.
yeah, so he 2 hits me. Oh, leave me alone, you absolute stupid mudfish. Let's have a quick drink.
Whoa.
Do not fear, for I am here.
You are My Hero Academia quotes. You consider yourself to be the all might of this party.
Oh, and I haven't got any of my Kinsect abilities, and they've got no stamina. This is the worst fight I've ever been a part of.
Sure.
I would say I'm severely
I've buffed your
unprepared.
defense and your attack, so that should help you a little bit, and I'll try and buff the health.
Oh, I'm
shortly.
about to die again.
Alright.
Okay. Having a drink.
Right, health boost is up as well.
Cool. My Kinsect have got some stamina again. Oh, I'm in the muck. Okay. Ah, here we go. Whoops.
But for Bandit, your character from behind looks slightly like Geralt.
He has
With grey hair.
Yeah, he's got the long white hair
Long
going.
grey hair.
He
Yeah.
doesn't look like the Geralt in mine and Jack's game. Because he's got short hair and a groovy little beard without the chin bit.
Sure. Not played that. Not played the. Oh, that was from a while ago, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, it was. I don't suppose we're going back to it, are we?
No, I don't imagine we will.
We'll pick up from where we
Which is
were.
right, me and Bandit were doing a sort of a co-op playthrough of it. Oh, cool. We've got Surf War. But what? Yeah, it's worth getting on
Just
camera.
give it a watch.
Yeah.
Sharpen your whetstones.
Yeah. Sharpen your whetstone. Your whetstone is
Sorry.
too blunt. You got to sharpen that bad boy up.
It actually reminds me, I need to sharpen all my pottery tools.
So also when you see a turtle, they'll often drop material, so it's worth just trying to grab those before getting back into it.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm going to sneaky in and grab them while they're messing about. Oh! Ouch. Quite a big turf war, this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like your gun you've got going on there.
Yeah.
Joe.
It's a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah, so normally when these guys are fighting each other, you can use a dung pod. to frighten one of
Yeah,
them
I was
off.
going to say I can sling a dance card if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, just want chase off the Barrett.
Yeah? Sure, I'll do that.
I'm assuming they are damaging each other, right?
Oh, they are, yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay, here.
Successful.
Oh. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I'm not prepared for this.
No.
Already skill-wise. Like the amount of times I miss.
Sure.
Because I'm not ready with the. I can't quite remember the movement of my aerial stuff.
That is a pretty awesome mortar you've got there, Shogun.
So I was having fun with that. Sort of.
Yeah, see, so if you look at Shogun's weapon, that sort of gun seems really, really cool, but I would really struggle. It looks like it would be really difficult to use single player.
I think so, yeah. When you've got other people in the fray.
Trying to hunt stuff when you're the only target, that feels like it's... Because it's so... You move so slow, don't you?
I'm on it, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, I need to change my quote there, because when someone mounts a creature, it comes up with a quote saying, "That's my job," but that's not my job anymore.
Oh, yeah. Is that a wee band we hear in the background there, Joe?
I thought that was you, Bandit.
Yeah, it's a palico. Yeah, it's Joe's palico.
Straight up. So Lucy kept hearing the palico on the game and thinking it was Robin.
To be fair, we just heard Robin and I thought it was a palico, so...
You get so much different ammo with this weapon, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? That's...
Yeah.
You can see why I'm always itching to play it. Because yeah, without it, it just feels like... Yeah, I want it. I want it in my life.
Yeah, regardless of what weapon you're playing, you'll always feel like you're missing out on something.
Yeah.
Well, the gun ammo, I think, more than anything, because you constantly get reminders of what you can't use.
Oh, sure.
Because you're constantly picking up gun ammo and stuff.
Oh, Bandit, it might be worth killing a few of these small fish as well, because look how fast I can run through this water very quickly.
Oh, have you got the boots?
Oh, did you equip those on? I thought we weren't allowed to.
No, we were going up to the rarity that Bandit was at, but he's not upgraded his armor at all, so it's all rarity 2 stuff.
Yeah, but I suppose it's Gajao.
Yeah. So it's worth just farming a little bit of this whilst you're getting the wildfire wastes, because it's...
Yeah, I might do that. The Weber feet are quality, aren't they? Actually, you don't actually have to do it in the world. I think you can get them from the foresty bit, the first place.
Oh, can you?
There's a little place where there's 2 of those in the water.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I had them before I came here.
Oh, nice.
But no one else farmed that little pool which had 2 in, did they?
No.
So, yeah, you only have to fight 2 at a time there.
Whoa! What is this?
That's a bit epic.
It was a bit, wasn't it?
This guy just has a Kaz got a laser gun.
I'll try and use it on him. The gun's really slow to move around with. Though.
Yeah, it's so slow, isn't it? And when you've got a ranged weapon, what you can't afford is to have no ability to get out of the way. I think you definitely want equipment which speeds up getting your weapon out and putting it away. Don't mind me, I'm just gathering some gadgets.
There you go, I just shot him with the old wyvern arrow.
It's so ridiculous.
It is.
I've run out of my attack boost, so now I need to hit him in the head, which is easier said than done, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's got the fastest moving head. Mate. Gotcha. Whoop. Oh, he's getting there, isn't he? Because his heartbeat's gone erratic, hasn't it? And then down again.
Yeah,
And
he's got a skull. If you check his image out on the minimap, he'll have a skull floating by it.
Nice. That's my job.
Yeah, I need to change that when I'm using the bagpipes, because I am not mounting monsters with this thing.
You've been thrown off. Don't sweat it.
How are you finding the bagpipes? Are you enjoying them?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying them. It's hard to know how effective you're being at any point in time.
I'm really liking having all the little buffs.
Yeah, it's a big. It's definitely it's noticeable.
Is it noticeable? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because my health is so. Sometimes I'll have like double health.
Because I'm boosting your health bar and your defense,
sure,
and your attack. That's what these ones. Different bagpipes have different buffs, but these seem to just cover those bases, and that feels good enough, right? Like for now.
Yeah. Yeah, Adorable says
because I'm applying those buffs to 3 people.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so Adorable says, yeah, my character does look like Geralt. Very much only from behind. Because as soon as you see him from the front, he looks less threatening than Geralt, doesn't he?
Yeah, but from behind, he's very much
He does,
Geralt,
yeah.
like.
But I can't shake this feeling that there's something really.
Yeah, this gun is silly.
You're enjoying that one then, Shogun?
It's just a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure the hunting horn's quite strange as well.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. You have to. Yeah, because your attacks load the notes into the weapon. So you sort of got like triangle, circle, and then triangle and circle together play different notes. So you attack whilst loading notes into the horde, and then you hold R2 to play the songs to give you buffs. It's
nice.
So you're not sort of like just sat there doing nothing. You sort of move up, you attack, and then you back up a little bit. You play a song and buff everyone up during the fight. And I'm starting to learn how you can sort of chain melodies together as well. Because say like the end of one melody is the start of another, you can use that same note to create 2 melodies. So
it's got quite a slow attack speed,
that
doesn't
makes
it?
sense.
It is very slow.
Yeah.
But the other thing I'm liking about it, having used a sharp weapon for like 120 hours,
using a blunt one.
It's using a blunt one to actually just like to not bounce off of a barrel or something like that, to just hit something and have it feel like it has weight. It's really cool. So I'm really enjoying the hunting horn, but yeah, I'm glad that those buffs are sort of noticeable to the rest of the team, because if they weren't, it's kind of just a bad hammer.
Yeah.
Right, do you think we're going to try and get one more question then, Bandit?
Yeah, I've got one more, haven't we?
Yeah, sure. So, have a look for what armor you need to craft then, or what weapons
I'll do that on a different bit. We'll crack on.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I can get lunchtime for myself.
Okay.
So I will be leaving it here if that's all right.
Yes,
yeah, no
absolutely,
problem.
mate.
No problem. Thanks for hopping on.
That's all right. More than happy to help another time.
Yeah. I mean, this is definitely not the only time we're going to be playing.
Yeah, we'll be playing this. Oh, we're about to go hunt the.
Thanks to you, we've made great strides towards understanding.
Oh, Sam, have you found your Poogie yet?
Our researchers have
Oh yeah, but I've not bothered about it at the moment. Poogie's just chilling out.
Yeah. I think Bandit's probably going to try and chill a little bit more on the streams later instead of trying to rush through everything like he has been.
But you sort of want to get a grounding, don't you?
Yeah, exactly, and that makes sense, right? We want to be in a good spot at the end of this stream, ready for next week, so that we can just get straight into it. Yeah, we'll probably handle a little bit of admin-y stuff, like Monster Hunter admin off stream. I would guess, Bandit.
I'm thinking of doing another Monster Hunter stream during the week. So I'll be doing 2 Monster Hunter streams per week. One where I do it solo and one where I play with you guys. So the one where I play it solo would just be expeditions and sorting all my gear out, sort of like pottering around on it.
Sure, sort of a please don't watch this stream, but then you've got all the content there.
Well, the idea would be it would be more like a chat stream, so people who wanted to just pop in and just chill out, because it'd be a very relaxed stream.
Sure, yeah.
It's me gathering ingredients, and basically by a don't watch this stream, similar to my Skyrim stream. It'll be a gathering simulator. Yeah, so we'll have a little look. But obviously, it's taking up time, isn't it? That's always the problem. Because I want to play everything, and I want to play it all more than I am. You know, like, because when I finished Skyrim yesterday, I want to play more Skyrim. But then when I start playing this, I want to play more of this. And then obviously later when I play Dragon Age, I'm going to be playing 3 hours of Dragon Age and then waiting a week before I play it again. So
you say that, you might get into Dragon Age and think to yourself, this has not aged well.
Well, no. So keep the Cockatoo. The Dragon Age is her favourite series of games, but she says she struggles with Origins.
I think I remember playing Origins for the first time, and I loved Origins when it came out. But when it first came out, I thought this game hasn't aged well.
No, that's what. So Cockatoo says it's not aged well. So she goes, you have to get through the first one, and then you're fine.
But yeah, Dragon Age 2 is also not great. Although I played Dragon Age 2 at launch when it was a buggy mess. Sure. So I hope it's not that anymore. Dragon Age 2 it had an interesting bug. One of the characters in your party, I think, gave you a buff to like your attack speed. I want to say, I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played it, but gave you a buff to your attack speed. But the game had a bug in it where it didn't give you the buff to the attack speed when they joined your party, but it removed the buff whenever they left the party. So every time they joined, and left the party, your attack speed would go down by like 5% cumulatively, and without remedy. Something utterly ridiculous like that. So it wasn't punishing enough for me to not be able to finish the game, but its very existence wound me up to the point of playing it through once and not going back to it. But hopefully, you'd hope that is not the case right now.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Adorable Dragon. Yeah, see, when you get hooked on a game, but because you're streaming it, you play it and because I'm playing them once a week, so it's
there's cutscenes on this one.
There are.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But hopefully it won't be as arduous as finding the scholar.
No. But I did make a bit of a meal out of that one, I think.
I mean, there's definitely been some expeditions we've been on where we've sort of like me and Knight just wandering around for maybe like 45 minutes, just clueless as to what we actually need to do.
Yeah.
Mainly in the ancient forest, that area where there's all those vines for you to climb up, and I had to get lost in there, and then my scout flies spaz out on me. You know which one?
Yeah. There's like where you've got the climbable tendrils and things like that.
Yeah, it's awful, that area. My least favourite area.
Boom. Okay, just getting something to eat, and then I'll head off. So, like, because I don't know what I'm doing with my Wednesday streams yet. But the problem is you then start trying to convince yourself, you're like, oh no, my Wednesday streams need to be this, so I'll just add another stream in. And then before you know it, I'm just streaming all day, every day, just to try and fit all the games I want to play.
Well, you could always make it a second stream of a game that you're playing, right?
Yeah, but so then I'd be having 2 Monster Hunter streams, obviously. Only one of everything else. So it looks a bit odd, but it's fine, because that's going to be happening anyway, but it's just when do I put it in? So it looks like at the moment it might be on my Wednesday streams because I haven't got anything for Wednesday yet.
One of your specialized tools,
Sure.
You'll need to equip it from the item bar. They're used just like any regular item, but their effects only last for a limited amount of time. If the tool you're using stops working, don't worry. It'll recharge after a while.
So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I really want to play Gladius. Gladius is on my list.
I know you do.
It's on my list of because it will be on the channel. I will be streaming it at some point. The problem is no one will find it. It would only be for people who already know the channel, obviously.
Sure.
Because I genuinely think people would enjoy it because it's good fun, and you have to remember because you're chatting while you're playing it as well, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But I do love it. I love it so much. Okay. So do I have to find the Tobi-Kadachi, I guess, before you guys can join?
Yeah, because I imagine there'll just be a cutscene of the Tobi-Kadachi doing a thing, and then it'll let us join the quest. So what we used to do when it was...
Hang on. Adora Bubbles just asked the Mystic a question. You were going to put your watch on your belt, but then you realised it would be a waste of time.
No.
I love that one. That's
good, isn't it? I've just gone to the same place again. I'm an idiot. I was distracted by the Mystic's jokes.
Oh no. Don't do that, we've got 13 minutes to slay a Kadachi.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm on my way. I'm on Kadachi hunting. Oh. Where are you, Tobi-Kadachi? Okay. Oh, what are you? What are you? Oh. Oh, I wish the old me knew exactly where Tobi-Kadachi was. He'd hunted so many.
He's in the trees.
Yeah, but I can't remember how to get there.
Head towards the centre of the map.
I can't remember how to get there.
Look at the map.
It's fine.
I can't remember any of it.
You'll find tracks eventually. Get there.
You have to. Oh, okay. I think I'm on the right path now. Hup. Okay, here we go. Here we go. On it. So you guys should be able to join very shortly.
Cool.
Come on, Toby. Where are you, bud? Are you in your nest? No, he's not. Oh, yeah, he is. I just need the cinematic. Here we go. Yeah, less like Geralt from the front. He looks like Geralt's fabulous brother.
Yes.
He's the most fabulous of all the witches.
He's got very smooth skin, hasn't he?
Yeah. He doesn't look like he's been weathered by combat experience, does he?
No.
Oh, I've had a really hard life fighting monsters. Have you? But he has a really good skincare regime.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So yes, is it the Tobi-Kadachi you wanted to craft gear for?
Yeah.
He's an electric chappy, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming you guys are joining.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. It's only because obviously anyone watching it is basically me running away from a Tobi-Kadachi.
Coward.
Well, because the problem is, as soon as you join, it makes the fight harder, but you're not here.
Yeah.
So it's the worst of all worlds.
No, it's only at its worst when both me and Knight have joined, so Rapscallion disappears, and we're still not there yet.
Yeah. Here we go, so difficulty has been adjusted.
I'm watching it at the moment, and it is very much a coward stream at the moment. you just brave Sir Robining your way around Toby.
It's not a coward. It's being sensible.
Yeah.
I was watching Memory Card Full because he's just started playing Darkest Dungeon, which is
okay.
But have you played it at all much?
It's on my enormous list of games to play. I wanted to play it for ages when it came out, and I think I was just
so straight away you'll
RPG.
absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Because it's brilliant.
I'm familiar with it, despite having not played it.
Yeah, but the narrator's great.
Oh, okay.
Because he's always talking. Yeah, whenever you do stuff. Oh, fallen down, clunk.
So I'm just squeezing past an Anjanath to try and get to you quickly.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I think because one of the things he says is sort of like it goes. I can't quite remember the phrasing, but it's the mistake was not in being the mistake is not in being outnumbered. Oh, stop saying outnumbered, outmatched. The mistake is not in being outmatched, but in failing to recognise it.
Sure.
So he says that if you retreat from a fight.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty nice.
Which I thought was quite cool, isn't it? Because it's like, yeah, you were outmatched, but you shouldn't have gone into that fight to start with.
Oh, is that what it meant? I thought it meant just like sort of complimenting you on knowing when to withdraw.
Yeah.
No. He very much says it as it took you too long to realise it.
Sure.
Say it again.
The mistake is not in being outmatched, but in failing to recognise it. But the way he says it is very much a you were in this fight for way too long, and now you're getting your people killed. So you should have retreated a lot earlier. He's quite brutal, the narrator.
Are we attacking this Toby kid actually
Yeah,
yet?
yeah. Oh god, yeah. I've lost him, so you crack on killing him.
He came towards me, and I've been just following him around.
No, kill him.
Yeah, you're not far behind me, Bandit, I don't think.
Yeah, I can see you now.
I'm on my way to it. Yeah.
But yeah, I would. It's so. I think this is the problem, isn't it? Because like, with the new Horizon Zero Dawn being teased, obviously for PS5 release.
Yeah.
I've not played the first one.
Sure, yeah. I've only just played the first one, to be fair, and it's one of those things that I'm playing it. I'm sort of, how did it take me so long to get around to playing?
But see, this
game?
is what. So, because yesterday, Danny Booth, she was saying about her pile of shame of games she hasn't played.
Yeah.
Which includes Horizon Zero Dawn and stuff. But the problem is,
Sure.
I don't think the pile of shame means what it used to. Because there's so many games, you're going to miss massive ones.
Yeah, of course.
Because there's just too much out now. So when something like Horizon Zero Dawn comes out, now if that came out when we were younger, everyone would have been playing it. Because it would have been the big release of the time. Whereas now it's just another massive game. And because games are so massive, it's like, oh, I'll play Horizon Zero Dawn. That takes me, however long. You just can't play them all, can you? So,
I mean, that's why with the Days of Play deals at the moment we bought 3 short games, which is something I'm not usually inclined to do, but after having just, say, 100%ed Assassin's Creed Origins, right? No small feat, and being like 1/7 of the way into this game at 130 hours, I kind of wanted to finish some games.
Sure. Well, I think this is. I know it's sort of not great considering I am a gaming channel. Why I'm not as excited by the PS5 release as other people would be is, one, I'm not bothered about graphics. As you know, I'm not bothered about them at all.
Yeah, sure.
They just, I appreciate they look lovely. I can appreciate it, but I'm not bothered. But secondly, I'm, oh, have a look at all these new games that are coming out. I'm thinking, I've already got too many games.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
I'd be happy if they did a release that said, we're just going to pause gaming for a little bit to let everyone just catch up.
Yeah. That would be an interesting industry decision.
Because it's not like the list of games I've got to play are small or niche or old. It's stuff like Horizon Zero Dawn and Assassin's Creed Origins. And then it's going to be Cyberpunk and then Valhalla, Monster Hunter World. Do you know what I mean? It's big stuff.
I mean, with Valhalla, right? You do have a little bit of a buffer because you don't want to play an Assassin's Creed or Assassin's Creed game at launch, just based on reputation.
Well, I will be, obviously, because I won't have a choice.
I know you will.
I never play games on launch.
You'll suddenly switch from like a sort of a variety channel into a glitch hunting channel. That's my guess. Yeah.
So one of the things is the bonus, I suppose. Oh, it's not a bonus, but because Valhalla's not going to be streamed, it's going to be recorded.
Sure.
So at least if there's glitches, I can sort of reload and replay and get them out of the video and stuff like that. Just because I don't think our dial-up will be too kind. But then, to be fair, it seems to be doing this okay, doesn't it? I mean, I know this is not the same as Valhalla. But this is still a busy, demanding game, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm also not going to be doing Cyberpunk on launch because it's got some stuff which is not YouTube friendly, which I won't go into now.
Oh, okay.
Which I'll go into off stream. But I think it's by the sounds of it, because there's already been warnings already for it to be a risky stream.
Okay.
So I'm not. I'm very much going to record it just in case I need to cut anything or sort any of that sort of stuff out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Danny, yeah. I can see how a gaming channel wants the games industry to take a break. It sounds ridiculous, but I would, yeah. Because the problem is, I think, because it will never take a break, there's every chance that I will never play Horizon Zero Dawn. There's every chance that I'll never ever get around to it. Because the list of games is already so big, and to never play it just feels like such a shame. But it's a time commitment, isn't it, for something like that? So yeah, Danny, I stand by it as a gaming channel. No more games to be released for 18 months.
Oh god, that's so long.
Well, my statement was always, if they stopped making consoles after the PS2, so you have the PS2 and all the consoles around that same time, I would, and they didn't make any new games, I would never ever get bored. I would still have enough games for the rest of my life. I think I'm easily pleased.
Getting that impression. There's a lot of bad games on the PS2.
But they weren't bad when we were playing them. That's the thing, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? We come to expect so much. As soon as something new comes out, I think that's something that makes me nervous with the PS5 and with the Xbox Series X, is the graphics are so good. Once they're out, already when you're listening to people talk about it, it's already what people are expecting graphically from games.
Yeah.
People are already saying, oh, well, it's not as good as the PS5 graphics. And it always makes me so sad because we talk about wanting independent companies coming up and people criticise these massive companies. They're like, oh, they're just after your money. I'm thinking, well, no wonder why they're after your money, because the demands on what they have to push out is absolutely extraordinary. And then these poor AA games get absolutely just so criticised for not being graphically up to date. So it's this really worry. You know, so I can see why people go to like
the AA market. I could see being a challenging one, right? Because if you want a game that's got good graphical fidelity and good gameplay, you have to accept that game is not going to be long.
Yeah. But
like,
then
like,
people
like Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice or Plague Tale, which are both fantastic games.
But now people will play Plague Tale and go, it's too short. Because they're used to big epics now, aren't they? So
sure,
it's
but,
it's
but people will complain about anything.
Yeah, that is a very good point, right? So, like, people will complain about a game being too short, but then people could equally complain about games being too long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, if they're long, if they're unnecessarily long, right? Like, Naughty Dog is really good at giving you these very good sort of linear cinematic experiences, right?
Well, I suppose
if they were like, no, we need it to be longer, we need it to be a solid 40 hours, the games would be rubbish because they just drag
I think
out.
one of the things is when it's a shorter game, I think people expect it to be quite a lot cheaper.
Sure, that is a thing.
And I can totally understand why. So something like Plague Tale, they say because of the length of it, it should be a lot cheaper. But it still costs.
Well, like, yeah. You think that,
I think the same as well. Like
But so
feel
all
that
of a
as game,
sudden,
it's probably worth £45, which is what it is at sort of base retail.
Because
but
it's a full game, yeah. But the problem is, we've got to a point where we sort of think it's a £25 game, and when you're trying to develop that game, you're thinking it don't cost us. It costs us a lot to make it still.
Yeah, exactly
it's
right,
tough, isn't it? And I think because and obviously there's so many free games as well. That's that makes it tough on indie developers.
But like Hellblade, which is in that AA category, I think I bought that at launch, but that was £30, not 45. And I think Plague Tale is a game that I would have probably bought at launch if it was, say, 30 quid.
Yeah.
But that's me. That's sort of what I'm willing to play, what I want out of a game, and for how long I'm willing to play that game for, right? So Iceborne for this is £35 at the moment.
Sure.
But this plus Iceborne is also £35 at the moment, which is weird.
Right.
So there's this rebellious part of me that's going, well, I'm not going to buy the DLC now because
you're stuck on the thing.
Hang on, let me just let's catch up with chat quickly. Hang on. I'm making it my mission to catch up on James, but on games, but it may take me many years. Exactly, because it's too many games, and I'm trying to go back to old PS2 and Xbox games. Like with Dragon Age. I'm going back a long way to catch up with my list of shame. So, it's I'm going to be here for a while, I think.
My advice to you, Bandit, would be to stop playing Skyrim.
No.
You've played it enough.
I haven't played it enough. But this is the thing, because I think Daddy was talking about her. She's got all these games that she wants to finish, but she keeps playing Apex Legends and Stardew Valley.
Now, I
know you'll agree. You'll agree with Stardew Valley.
I can respect Stardew Valley. That game is like, if you just want to pick up a game, chill, and have your heart warmed at the same time. It's a wonderful game. Absolutely adore Stardew Valley. So.
And for Dragon, I think the cooldown is 2 minutes for the redeems, 5 minutes for the mini games, and 10 for the quests. I think. I mean, I made them, so I should know, but I can't promise any of that. Oh, yes. Okay, got my attack. He's got to be close, hasn't he?
Yeah, very close.
Oop. Oh no, I'm about to die.
Hang on, I'll play a song, it'll help.
Cheers. I'm drinking a potion. I'm getting there.
Oh, I fell down. Did a sliding jump, just straight off the edge.
Oh, come on, Toby. Stop being an absolute goof. Come on. Oh, my weapon's broken again. Well, about to.
Sure.
Yeah, gone. For goodness sake. Yeah, I really wrestled with the whether or not I liked the fact that the weapons had durability that went down like they do. Whether or not if you got rid of it, would it make it better or worse? Because when I'm playing single player, do I love the fact that I have to go and hide to sharpen it?
Okay. In single player, it is painful.
I hate it in single player.
The game isn't really designed for single player, though, is it?
But you sort of have to wait for your Palico to draw aggro or to get through a fight enough. But at this stage of the game, where you're going into yellow sharpness very quickly, and especially going to red sharpness very quickly, I can see it being very...
yeah, but later on in the game, it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah,
the sharpness that lasts for so much longer.
Well, and I think that's the problem, Sheila, because if it lasts for long enough, just get rid of it.
Well, no, because you have to work, like, you have to specifically build towards maintaining sharpness.
It's only because when I first fought an Anjanath... Oh, man. Well, first of all, it got away. I just couldn't hit it quick enough. It's absolutely just it's just awful. Really annoyed me.
Well, you've got us now, so...
I mean, it adds to the challenge, but... I think it was the first 3 times I fought the Anjanath, I ran out of time and it left the arena.
That's a 50-minute fight.
No, it's not. He doesn't stay for the 50 minutes. This is during an expedition.
Oh, right, sure. I thought you were like actually at the point in the story where you have to fight the Anjanath and it was taking you longer than 50 minutes.
No, I was just hunting one and it just left. And I was thinking, are you kidding? Oh, it just leaves. So I'm about to kill it and then it just goes underground. It was just... it made me so sad. Welcome back, Reese. We are just about to finish up. Oh, yeah, we definitely are. Just gone 1. Oh, Danny is always welcome in our chat, Reese. Don't you be giving the pirate / Apex Queen / Fish Queen.
Fish Queen is not a good name. Fish Queen is not a good name for anyone.
Well, no, because
don't be calling people Fish Queen.
No, but it's very much not it's not the greatest nickname. She was the Pirate Queen because she is the Pirate Queen, but she spent real world money buying a crown for Sea of Thieves, right, to match the name.
Okay, fair. Yep.
But you couldn't put the crown on its own. You had to put it on for the full outfit. The outfit made your skin shiny and red and gave you like some scales and fins and stuff. It's one of the worst. It looked absolutely horrendous.
Right.
And that's real world money, just straight in a bin, basically. It's the most heartbreaking beginning to a Sea of Thieves stream. It was
fair. Okay.
But yeah, she was only the Fish Queen for 15 minutes. And it is a terrible nickname.
Fair enough.
Okay, cool.
Hunters of the 5th, come see me.
Yeah.
Got an urgent quest.
But it's not an official nickname, I would say.
Right.
Adore Bubble Dragon's aim is to get more loot than me in my own loot system, because at the moment I'm 7th in in the loot list. It's all about being 7th in your own loot.
Cool. I mean, it's quite nice that that's where you're at. Got people watching your stream more than you.
I know. I don't even earn my own loot. Just not active enough in my own chat. So brutal. Right, okay, so this is where we're going to end it. We are playing Monster Hunter World every Saturday morning from 9 till 1 now, because Civilization is no longer being streamed because it cannot behave itself.
It's a bit unfortunate we've not been able to just get a consistent game of that up and running.
The Saturday streams have been an absolute mess, haven't they? So they are. It's officially set now because we've never had any issues with Monster Hunter World. So
yeah.
I mean, and this has been a ropey stream, to be fair. So anyone if you're watching this after the fact, fair play. Anyone who's been watching this stream, it only gets better from here. So
can you edit in a warning at the beginning to say start from episode 2, which will be unquestionably better than this one that starts in French?
Well, the problem is you'd still have to go down to the description, yeah. But I will put a warning in it.
With a very confused bandit. Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so thank you so much to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for everyone who's watching. And if you're watching this after the fact, and if you've watched this afterwards and you've watched the full 4 hours, then you need to sort yourself out, because what are you up to?
Like a heartfelt apology from Bandit.
What are you doing? Yeah.
what everyone's had to endure today.
Yeah, so thank you so much, everyone. And we will see you very shortly. And I might see you later if you want even more Bandit, but I assume you don't if you're a sensible person. Take care. I love you all, and I'll see you then. And say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.